The demo that I got to play was super immersive, and I got to say VR now, especially with Oculus Quest coming online, I mean, it feels like it's sort of having this renaissance moment with amazing content, but in so many new ways. So it'll be here at E3, and then do we know when it's going to come out yet?
Yeah, first quarter of next year, 2020. ¿Qué pasa, cracks? Máquinas fieras, tifones.
Okay. And we got some new content to take a look at in terms of the
ya empezó el changarro del E3, amigos.
For the first time, and this is actually what I got to play. There are those bugs I mentioned, which you don't want to get on your body. There are these great moments in the demo where you're literally trying to sort of attract them to these other receptacles to keep them away from you. And you're cutting bolts and whatnot. But yeah, I had a bug that kept attacking me in the demo, and I was like, oh my god, you have a moment before you die where you can actually grab them off your body and toss them away.
Se ve bueno ese juego, es como en VR.
It's an intense experience. And yeah, I got to play through this, and you literally have, it's just, what I love about it is the world is so large, but you can kind of touch and grab anything in your OG and use your thrusters to kind of move around. Tribute to you guys, you can never really get fully disoriented, even though you're literally
¿Cuánto lleva? ¿Cuánto falta? Preguntan por acá. Ahorita les pongo el contador en la pantalla de cuánto falta para la conferencia. El inicio de la conferencia ya está, ya está el precalentamiento, ya están prendiendo el horno. Ya está, es precalentamiento prácticamente.
Awesome. All right. Well, Lone Echo 2 from Oculus and Ready at Dawn. Thanks, guys, for giving us a sneak preview of what we can expect at E3 from you guys. We look forward to seeing more of it on the show floor. And now all my childhood dreams of becoming an astronaut can officially come to life.
Ya está,
all right,
ya
well,
está.
Let's see what's happening on social media right now.
Vamos a ver qué dice la social media, dice. This is the buen hombre.
Jeff, did you just say in VR you were taking bugs off of you right before you die?
Yes.
Oh man, my worst nightmare. That sounds
that's
going to be really great. Okay, thanks, Jeff.
Gracias, Jeff.
Is watching our stream, and look at what he said. My childhood in one, guys. The second mini is looking beautiful, and they gave us a little sneak peek of all of the games. Anyone play Aladdin? It wasn't on there, but just thought I'd make
¿Qué pasa? Ya está iniciando el E3, amigos. ¿Cómo están todos? ¿Qué onda, Manduki? ¿Cómo estás, Chris? Todavía no empieza, ¿verdad? Estamos a muy poco tiempo. Aún no empieza la conferencia, pero ya está el pre-show. Así como en los juegos de fútbol de todos lados, de todo el mundo, ya saben, está los comentaristas desde antes. Bueno, pues aquí también, cracks, empieza desde antes el changarro para prepararnos. Y desde el momento 1, porque si lo empezamos al momento 1, pues nos perdemos de algunas cosas, ¿no? Están ahí vendiendo consolas en Twitter. Cosas extrañas. Es a las 3, cracks, es a las 3. A las 3 en punto. Ahorita les voy a poner un contador aquí en la pantallita.
Talking about nostalgia, this one hit hard. I think everyone is super excited for the Sega Mini.
Vamos a poner hecho el contador.
Kalervo is saying, wow, these Twitter names, you guys are just coming at me quick. Keep them coming because I'm excited to keep having this conversation. So yeah, that brings back so many amazing memories.
Vamos a poner
Thanks everyone for the
clock.
social media shout outs. We love hearing about all the games that you love.
Vamos a poner timer.
Wonderful time of the year. It's basically Christmas for us. But games are global, so let us know where in the world you're watching from, and send us a selfie of your viewing setup. And be sure to use the hashtag YouTube3. Back to you, Jeff.
Te regreso contigo, Jeff.
Thanks, Megan. We got lots more E3 live fun coming your way.
Hola, chavales, el Willy
All the way
Rex.
from Spain.
Sí, all the way from Spain.
Is a phenomenon unto himself.
Acá.
The Content Creator of the Year at the Game Awards. Willy Rex, it's great to have you here with us, man.
Chavalogo, ya
in
no.
person. I didn't see you at Game Awards.
Sí, Willy Rex, ¿qué pasa, chavales?
I know a little bit about your
Soy su
channel,
fan de
but
este
when you
hombre.
got nominated
Muy
last year
cagado.
for the Game Awards. Your community, they are just so passionate.
Tu comunidad es muy
It's amazing
apasionada.
to see them all sort of rally behind you.
Están bien pinches locos
for the
aquí
Game
cuando
Awards.
entraste.
So nice to meet you in person.
Gracias por qué un gusto conocerte, Willy Rex. ¿Cómo estás?
What was that experience like for you last year, being nominated for the Content Creator of the Year award?
¿Qué se siente estar nominado para ser el creador de contenido del año?
But when I knew, because I've been in the band actually like, for a couple of years.
Estoy muy excitado,
and
chaval,
being
que
nominated
me
is like,
flipo
wow,
por
I
dentro.
feel
Es un honor
so
que
I
me
was
hayan
very
nominado
proud to be there.
para el YouTuber del
Well, it
año
was
y
awesome
pues
to
estoy
have you,
excitado.
nominated. Hopefully we'll
Qué
see you
padre, qué
again.
padre.
We'd love to
Ojalá
have
te
you
volvamos a
at the
ver por
awards
acá.
this year.
Maravilloso, maravilloso.
Your channel, if people aren't familiar with it,
Si alguien no está familiarizado con Willy Rex, él tiene una comunidad muy grande en español y muy apasionada detrás de él.
E3, do you normally come to E3?
¿Y viene seguido al E3, mi chavo? Hostia, la madre, que yo vino viniendo al E3 desde hace mucho tiempo, tío, que esta es como mi segunda casa. ¿Por qué vienes al E3? ¿Qué es lo que te emociona? Pues mira, tío, esencialmente me gusta jugar lo nuevo, que la pastita, que los vídeos, que el blog, que ya sabes, ¿no? Los cositas nuevas que se encuentra uno por acá. El Rubius bailando Just Dance, eso es muy ricolino.
There is a lot of people coming from Spain, a lot of YouTubers. Yeah. So we just hang around, have fun, and play.
Sinceramente es lo que traduje. No estoy
bromeando. Tell me a bit about your career and the evolution of it 8 years ago when you were coming to E3.
Desde hace 8 años llevas en YouTube, y cómo ha evolucionado hasta ahorita.
Building your channel, how did you build it?
Crecer tu canal, ¿cómo lo hiciste? ¿Solamente jugando, comunicando lo que hacías?
Yeah, for me it was like I was watching some other YouTubers from here, from the US.
Yeah. Pues mira, esencialmente yo, tío, lo que veía era muchos YouTubers de Estados Unidos. Me gustaba lo que hacían y simplemente quería subir vídeos diarios, chaval, que a mí lo que me flipa es estar pegado al monitor. Por eso siempre sigo haciendo vídeos diarios, porque me fascina.
Almost 10 years.
¿Cómo cuánto tiempo llevas? Como 8 años, tío, chaval, llevo 8 años en este negocio. Diario, por 8 años has subido un vídeo diario. Nunca me he pedido ni un vídeo, chaval, que todos los días subo un puto vídeo. Suscribíos, dale like y compartíos.
Yeah, a lot. I have like 6,000 or 8,000 videos.
Wow.
Tengo como por ahí de 6,000 u 8,000 videos subidos en mi canal. Te debes de divertir, chaval, haciendo todo esto. Para mí no parece tanto, simplemente me divierto, la paso bien, cotorreo un poco, unas cuantas nenas y ya sabes.
Almost 10 years.
And Fortnite has been so huge for you.
Y has jugado mucho Fortnite últimamente, ha sido el top para ti.
I used to play a lot of different games.
Sí, mira, chaval, que yo jugaba Fortnite, sí me gusta, antes jugaba el Minecraft, pero de repente pues nos mudamos al Fortnite y la comunidad ha crecido mucho y me gusta andar ahí con nuevas skins, ya sabes, echando los palitos, tío.
Like 2 videos a day.
Yeah.
On Fortnite, they keep the game fresh.
They give you lots of content to mine to create videos. What else are you excited about? Are there other games at E3 that you want to see that you're excited about?
¿Estás muy emocionado? ¿Qué otra cosa te gustaría ver aquí en E3?
I don't know. Maybe they have something for us. Now is the Microsoft.
No lo sé, chaval. Hoy es Microsoft y espero sorprenderme. Quiero algunas sorpresillas buenas.
And then obviously the Fortnite Pro Am. Next weekend you'll be there playing. Who are you playing with?
No, I'm not going this year. No, I came last year, but I couldn't make it this year.
¿Vas a ir al torneo de Fortnite de la próxima semana? No, chaval, en esta ocasión no me tocó ir, pero no me estés tocando esa herida que me duele, crack. Gracias por venir aquí al equipo y al estudio del YouTube Live. Saludos para todos, saludos a tu fanaticada, muchacho. Nos estamos viendo, crack. Gracias, chaval, cuídate, un abrazo, sí, nos vemos. Bésame. Geoff, qué buen trasero tienes, crack, hostia, la madre. ¿Qué hago aquí? ¿Me quedo sentado? Pero ya. Esencialmente, todo lo que dijeron lo traduje. 100% real, no fake. Se los juro. Oye, qué buena onda que llevaron a Willy, qué chido. Bueno, yo les voy a poner el contador mientras. No sé por qué no se ve el chat ahí. What the fuck? Tenemos todavía tiempo para arreglar estos changarros, chavos. Júntense. Alrededor de mí, niños. Porque hoy les voy a platicar una historia de mucho amor, mucha pasión y mucha lujuria. Willy aprovechó el bug, dicen por acá. Como debe de ser. Gracias por los suculentos Sparks, mi querísimo Master. Fer Navarro, ¿cómo estás, crack? Ya venía a formar y casi me lo quita. No sé hace rato. Gracias por los Sparks, Best Raider, Álvaro, Cacao. En esencia estaba bien la traducción. Estaba bien la traducción, 100% real fake.
And this is kind of based on personal experience?
Yeah, so at least we worked really hard up to our last game Among the Sleep, and everyone was super tired. So this is kind of based off of the burnouts the team felt, I think, wrapping up that game. And it's also, of course, about doing the opposite of doing what everyone else is doing. So, so here he's like exploring the optional things in the city, going the opposite way of everyone else.
Going against the system.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we want.
No, creo que es timer. It feels like it's a little bit lonely, right?
It's super lonely.
Falta
Of course, like when you see these
esencialmente son
just pouring around
60 más 30
es
son 90, ¿no? 90 minutos.
Feel kind of lonely
90 minutos.
Urban space.
So you got your phone there, obviously, stuck in your screen, right? Exactly like we all are, especially me. So when we get to the gameplay, tell us a bit about sort of the challenge or what is the experience as you play.
Yeah, so it's a very like dynamic game where the gameplay shifts from one
Ya
thing
está
to the
el
next.
contador en la
So now,
parte
of
de
course, we're
arriba.
following the character commuting
No
to
sé por
work
qué el
in
chat
this
no se
very,
ve.
Modern dystopian city, and
Ahorita reviso, vamos a ver.
and very soon he
Automatic
notices
source.
this butterfly on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And of course, as a player, you get to control the butterfly. So suddenly you're, instead of commuting to work, you're flying around as this butterfly.
Oh, cool.
So everything he sees around him that can be some sort of escape from his mundane existence is sort of turned into...
Caray, bueno, ahorita están enseñando algunos juegos indie y probablemente sea algo de lo que veremos, ¿no? Vamos a poder leer.
You get 3 months of our Pro subscription, Stadia Pro.
Están hablando de Stadia ahorita.
So you can gift this to a friend so
Este
that
es
you
el
and a
momento
friend play
live.
together.
Faltan 89 minutos para que
Inside
empiece
Stadia
esto.
Pro, you get the full Destiny 2 experience, all of the updates.
Están hablando
all
de
of the
Stadia,
add-ons,
de las
including
cosillas
the
nuevas
latest
con
content that
Stadia,
Bungie announced this week.
de lo que se va a traer.
And something which a lot of
qué bonis.
gamers are super excited about is that by getting into the Founders Edition, you get to
Saludos a
secure
toda la banda que
your
anda por ahí en el
exclusive
chat.
online
¿Cómo están,
Stadia
amigos?
name.
Saluditos, cracks, máquinas fieras. Estamos a nada de
People
que
are very
comience.
excited about that.
Si quieren ver, hubo una entrevista con Willy Rex bastante curiosa ahorita en
The vision of it, I think people get, I think the idea of streaming. I think people want to kind of understand a little bit more
en
about
el
some
stream
of the
entrevistaron a
specifics.
Willy
I
Rex, lo
put
que fue muy
up
gracioso.
on Twitter, I was asking people for questions here, and a lot of people
Pueden
have a lot
regresar
of
si quieren ver.
detailed questions around things. I think one thing people are trying to grasp is obviously it's the idea of streaming games, but you're still buying the games, right? Some people thought maybe it was going to be a subscription service where you were going to sort of pay a subscription price like a Netflix and get everything, but the model right here is something like the Founders Edition. You're going to buy that.
Esencialmente están hablando ahorita de Stadia, le está preguntando, oye, ¿qué pasa? Todo el mundo en un inicio pensaba que era un tipo Netflix de YouTube, pero pues no es así, chaval. Esencialmente tú lo que compras es la suscripción para jugar en 4K, pero tienes que comprar tus juegos por aparte.
How they want to engage with our platform, and we wanted to give gamers choice, and we wanted to give them control.
Lo que queremos darle es la opción a los jugadores, que puedan comprar sus juegos y ser dueños de ellos, o suscribirse y tener acceso a la librería que poco a poco va a ir creciendo.
But remember that the games are not linked to a particular device anymore. That one purchase gives you the value across your TV, your PC,
Esencialmente, si tú compras un juego en Stadia, vas a tenerlo en todas las plataformas que quieras. Que no es como ahora que Xbox, PlayStation, ¿no? Ahora no vas a necesitar comprar ningún hardware, solo te suscribes y juegas sin consolas.
Hardware as the systems get better and better.
Esencialmente tú vas a ir actualizando el sistema, ¿no? En Google para que esté la máxima generación y de gráficas posibles. Es correcto, chaval. En nuestras oficinas de Google tenemos equipo muchísimo más poderoso de las consolas de actual generación.
So will you sort of like every year you'll just like turn on like here's a new upgrade? How will that work?
Yeah, we haven't announced the specific cadence around that, but that's the plan, is that we will continue to upgrade and update our hardware so that the games are always amazing.
Poco a poco iremos agregando, no hemos anunciado cómo van a venir más juegos, pero es un poco la idea.
But in many ways I have a legacy of library of games I've purchased, and you're sort of, in many ways, introducing a new ecosystem where I may have to rebuy games I already sort of have, or, you know, buy them for the first time there. Do you understand that concern some gamers have? It's like, hey, you know, I have to start again, basically.
¿Qué pasa con los casos, por ejemplo, que los gamers ya compraron sus juegos en Xbox, en PlayStation, y pues tienen que iniciar desde cero contigo actualmente? ¿Han tenido eso en mente? Es correcto, pero hemos estado trabajando con los grandes de la industria para que de aquí en adelante tu biblioteca va a ser completamente diferente.
When the data center is your platform, you get access to a whole bunch of new compute and technical capabilities.
Ahora, desde que al momento que nosotros hacemos que todo se procese en Google, esencialmente tú no necesitas encargarte de nada. Tienes el máximo potencial disponible en el juego. Esto lo hemos visto incluso con Ubisoft ya en Assassin's Creed.
Which allows you to have this picture-in-picture window to what your friends
are playing. We saw in the video you put out on Thursday. It's amazing to see your friends.
It's mind-blowing. Yeah. And these are features that can only be done with a streaming platform.
Yep.
Este tipo de cosas que enseñamos en la presentación, donde puedes cambiarte de un dispositivo a otro inmediatamente, solo se pueden hacer en un servicio de streaming.
Exciting future for players because they will get more fun games as a result.
So obviously, the model right now is people will buy games. There will, I assume, be free-to-play games. I mean, Destiny's on the system, which now be free-to-play, but you'll allow other free-to-play games as well in the system?
Yes, and you will also see in due course, relatively short order from now, you'll see publishers starting to think about their own subscriptions as well.
Right, okay.
So we support that on our platform.
Ok, esencialmente le preguntan, oye, ahorita lo que tú haces es, tú compras los juegos y los tienes en digital en el servicio de Google, pero en algún momento dejarás que entren los juegos free to play como tipo Fortnite. Sí, sí lo vamos a dejar entrar, ese tipo de mecanismo es bienvenido y de hecho también hay ciertos desarrolladores que quieren tener su suscripción de pago para sus propios juegos, también se estaría interesante, como el EA Access que existe hoy.
We know we get Destiny with the subscription. You've said there will be other games that will come into that, but people have said to me, is that going to be like a PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live Gold, where it's like you're going to get games like once a month, or what's the cadence of how? I guess you probably can't say specifically, but how often do people expect new content as part of that subscription?
I think it's going to be very familiar to the current subscriptions that the gamers are used to. And obviously we're going to work hard to put as many great games and value into that subscription.
Ok, le pregunta, ¿cada cuánto vas a ir agregando juegos a el servicio de suscripción? Y la respuesta fue, va a ser muy similar a lo que ya se conoce ahorita en el mercado y lo que conocen los gamers, esencialmente un mes. Entonces probablemente mes a mes van a ir agregando nuevos jueguitos, así como le hace PlayStation y como le hace Xbox Gold.
PlayStation, Xbox controllers.
That's right. Yeah.
And be a part of that, and I'll be able to stream games, so I can buy games and stream them for free as part of the system, right?
That's right. So Stadia Base does not. It comes out in early 2020, and then yes, as you say, you can buy games and be able to play those games everywhere you want.
Well, I think you can't play them on TV. Is that right?
No, you can play them.
You can. Okay, so through Chromecast you can still do that.
Absolutely.
Or other ways. Okay. So Base will allow you for that, and then so you said you'll sort of allow people two ways in with Base that'd be free, or you can upgrade the subscription, which will then you can go to then 4K HDR,
correct,
60 frames.
That's right.
Pues le está preguntando, oye, ¿qué diferentes opciones hay entonces? Una es la de pago de $9 y otra es la parte gratuita. Tú solo te metes, tienes ya acceso y lo que haces es comprar tus juegos. Es como si tuvieras una consola virtual que esencialmente no cuesta. Déjame mientras reviso lo del chat para que se vea, porque no sé por qué no se está viendo aquí. Ya lo actualicé, pero no quiere.
No quiere verse.
Okay.
So that's an important point that I think.
Right, because PSN, Xbox, you're still paying a subscription. You're saying that's
we do
the base.
Gate multiplayer because we see that every game is multiplayer. So we think that's a very good evolution for the industry. Right. We have a bunch of social features in our platform that are really putting multiplayer at the heart of everything that we do. And you will see over time, because our platform is a service, the platform will evolve too.
Okay. You also had said that there was, when you announced last week that there was going to be discounts on games. I think some people have asked me, it's like, what does that mean? Do I get 10% off? Or like, if there's a $60 game that comes out this fall, it's going to be cheaper on Stadia?
¿Qué pasa con un juego que sale a $60 en el público general? ¿Esto será más barato en Stadia? Mira, pues depende, lo vamos a trabajar directamente con los desarrolladores y será cosa ir viendo. Lo que sí es que tenemos la opción de que si está en el Stadia Pro va a ser completamente gratis.
Right, okay. Yeah, I think that's the thing some gamers just trying to get their head around. It's such a different concept of sort of like how it all sort of works for them. And you know, some people, I think there's a hesitation around this idea of streaming and buying a game that you don't really own at the end of the day, that people have this fear that it's like, I'm going to buy this and Google's going to shut it down, or I'm not going to have access to it, or I want to be able to download it.
Google is incredibly committed to this platform. I'm personally dedicated to this platform.
But do you understand why gamers have that trepidation?
Of course.
Yeah.
¿Qué pasa, por ejemplo, con la preocupación de los gamers de que qué pasa si Google en algún momento decide tronar este negocio, cerrar Stadia y que todos mis juegos que ya compré pues se pierden? Le responde este hombre, mira, Google está súper enfocado en este proyecto, yo estoy encargado personalmente, pero entendemos la preocupación de que pueda haber. No se preocupen, sencillamente no se preocupen, por eso muchachos no vamos a destruir sus jueguitos.
The one thing that I think a lot of gamers are wondering about is the exclusive games and content and what's going to come out there. Jade Raymond is there. You're building sort of first-party group to build games at Google. Obviously, the launch. There's a couple things that you guys have teased that will be exclusive to Stadia. How committed are you guys to doing big budget AAA, blockbusters?
¿Qué tan comprometidos están ustedes con desarrollar nuevos juegos tipo Horizon, tipo Gears of War, tipo Halo, probablemente de Google? Estamos súper comprometidos, nos estamos acercando con muchos desarrolladores, platicando sobre los temas y es cosa de ponernos de acuerdo.
She's building out her team. So we have some exciting plans.
That's obviously though, as I think Xbox said, it takes years to build those studios, so it'll be a while till we get some of those. Until then, are you looking to, have exclusive rights to third-party games, or just exclusive features, or what can we look at as?
Yeah, there are, that's the normal blocking and tackling that you see in the industry. There will be some features that are de facto exclusive because they can only be done on Stadia.
Right.
Things like the Stream Connect and YouTube integrations are going to be unique to our platform, and obviously we want to lean into those as much.
Integraciones con YouTube van a ser perdón, la pregunta fue, oye, van a intentar ustedes hacer estas exclusivas que son bastante comunes en la industria de un mes de exclusividad con tal plataforma o meses de DLC o lo que sea gratuito, exclusivo con Stadia. Y la respuesta fue sí, vamos a acercarnos con los desarrolladores y ver qué opciones hay. Sabemos qué es lo que se hace comúnmente en el mercado y pues simplemente es cosa de acercarnos para definir, pero esencialmente sí, habrán cosas diferentes en Stadia y exclusivas que no se puedan en otras plataformas.
Social media there, congratulations, welcome to being a Stadia founder messages, and that was just a really nice moment for our team to see us connecting directly with gamers.
Now today, obviously, Xbox is coming up. I think there's going to be a lot of talk about xCloud and other streaming platforms. So when people are kind of, to put things in context, I wanted to give you a chance to sort of explain your strategy. How does it differ from what Microsoft is doing or what other streaming opportunities are? Why do you think this is the path?
Well, I think Stadia has a couple of advantages that are pretty unique. One is we are 100% purely a streaming platform.
Okay.
We don't have the legacy of a console. We don't have the legacy of a physical media business or a physical platform to maintain. And then
how is that an advantage? What does that allow you to do that you can't do?
Well, it allows us to be
¿Qué ventajas tienen ustedes comparado contra las consolas tradicionales?
Same game experience to a phone or to a TV.
Podemos transmitir la experiencia de gameplay a un celular, a una laptop, a una tablet, a una tele. No importa dónde estés, lo puedes accesar siempre y cuando tengas una conexión a internet. También nos vamos a unir mucho con los creadores de contenido de YouTube para hacer esta integración que tendremos con la plataforma. Oigan, se congeló este hombre, ¿verdad? Ya estamos escuchando, pero no vemos nada. ¿Qué pasó aquí?
Do you think from I think people were wondering about subscription and, Xbox has Game Pass and whatnot. Do you think over time that your subscriptions, you said there may be publisher subscriptions that could kind of...
A ver, voy a dar un refresh porque como que se petó ahí el stream. Se escuchaba, pero no sé.
We almost enable that by default because on Stadia, a game is just a link.
Getting together that could live within your ecosystem?
Yeah, that would be conceivable, yes.
Interesting. All right. Well, it's you said a lot of pieces to figure out, and part of this is it's uncharted waters as we all sort of figure this out. But I think I'm certainly in agreement with this idea of streaming content and the accessibility of things with that controller that I can have in my hotel room here playing a game is a pretty compelling proposition that's going to bring games to more people in more places around the world.
That's right.
Which I'm excited about just for our industry.
We want games to be for everyone, not just the few who have an expensive box under their TV. Right. And if we can change the model from games being device-centric, and that the games are about you rather than the box, then the games go with you wherever you are on whatever screen you are on. And we think that is the way it should be.
Awesome. Well, Phil, thank you so much for joining us to kind of give us a little preview of all things Stadia here. The Founders Edition, people can pre-order today, right?
Pre-order right now in 14 countries for $129.
All right, and coming out this November. You haven't set a date, just November, right?
It'll be November.
Okay.
En noviembre.
Yes, all right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing it. Thank you so much, Phil, for joining us here at E3 to kick things off.
Muy bien, muy bien.
We look forward to
Está bueno, está bueno. Ese Stadia se ve interesante. Le regalé 10 minutos extra. Tranquilo, crack, ahorita actualiza el contador. Lo que pasa es que se reinició esto nada más porque ve que se congeló. No se preocupen, ahorita les actualizo el contador. Ustedes tranquilos. El tiempo no se modifica nomás porque yo lo
cambio. Speaking of Stadia, there was
a
big announcement inside of that video on Thursday. For all D&D fans, this is a moment you've been waiting for because the CEO of Larian Studios, Sven Vinke, is here with the creative franchise director of D&D to show us the new trailer for Baldur's Gate 3. Oh my God, guys. This was a big surprise inside of the Stadia announcement that, you know, Larian, which is known for many originals and such amazing games, teaming up with Wizards for D&D. First of all, I just have to ask you guys, how did this come together?
So after Divinity Original Sin 1, I went to Wizards and I asked them, can we have the license for Baldur's Gate 3?
Van a hablar un poquito de Baldur's Gate 3, que es un exclusivo que viene a Stadia. Su primer exclusivo, me parece.
And then as we were making Divinity Original Sin 2, I suddenly got a call from Nathan Stewart, who is the head of Dungeons & Dragons, and he said, you need to fly over to Seattle right now. We're going to have dinner. And so during dinner, he gave me a big stack of papers which had Baldur's Gate 3 on top of it. He says, I want to present this to the board, and you have to tell me that you still want to do it. He says, of course I still want to do it.
Ahí está, cracks, para los que decían que está mal el contador.
I mean, it's a franchise that we've all wanted to see come back. Why did it take so long?
I think it's about finding the right partner.
Okay.
Lo que más espero es Halo Infinite. Va a estar bueno.
Shares a lot of our core storytelling
approach sí, pero ya estamos
for
bien.
gameplay.
Pues ya estamos listos, ¿no?
Delivering to Dungeons & Dragons fans the open-ended storytelling that they're looking for in a role-playing game.
Yeah, no, it's been a long wait, but it was great to see that sort of first trailer that teased it out. Now, we should talk about Stadia because this game is also coming to PC, but you obviously were announced as part of Stadia. So tell us about that relationship with Phil and the team at Google. How does that all kind of work together?
So we actually discovered that Stadia was a thing last year, here, literally in this building.
Okay.
And
that was well before I found out about it. So you kept the secret safe.
So we reached out to them, and then we started chatting. And it turned out that a bunch of features that were on our roadmap were actually on the roadmap of Stadia also. Because we make big RPGs that you can play for a long time, that you can play together
Esencialmente
with
aquí están explicando cómo conocieron Stadia, cómo se acercaron con ellos.
Where are you? Right? Are you behind your PC? Then you can play, but if you're not behind your PC, can you still play the same game? And so with Stadia, if I can send a link to you and you can instantly be in there, that is a very big thing for us. So we hope that we're going to see much more people play the game in multiplayer as a result of that.
Very nice. Necesitamos un Dark Souls, Halo 5 y un juego de Jojo's Bizarre
First of all, there are
hay varias cosas. Ya se filtró la lista. Aquí la lista de las filtraciones de
Tell us a bit about them.
So, Mind Flayers, that's what you see the unfortunate Flaming Fist Knight transform into.
Yes.
They are essentially a sort of extra-dimensional threat that's invading the world of Baldur's Gate. And what we see is the warrior undergoing the process of ceramorphosis, which is that's how you take some innocent, hapless person and change them into a Mind Flayer.
Yes.
But it's much more than just a physical transformation, which you see in like a lovely, beautiful detail in the trailer, but it's also a spiritual and sort of intellectual transformation. That the Mind Flayer doesn't just take over the person's body, it actually annihilates their soul and replaces it with the soul of a Mind Flayer. So it is a complete sort of existential transformation.
And you're going to, I guess, build sort of a team of heroes to take on these guys?
Well, we're not giving any details on the story
Halo 5,
like, this is not the start of the game.
Halo Infinite,
so, but you're going to have to deal with them, and they are obviously
dos
a very
nuevas
big threat to the city,
IPs, o sea, dos nuevos
but
juegos
also to you
exclusivos. Bueno, queremos pensar que exclusivos, pero dos nuevos juegos completamente nuevos que nadie sabe, son secretos. Este proyecto que está haciendo Namco Bandai en el universo de Game of Thrones.
First and foremost, so we took the player handbook, we transformed that into a video game. We looked at what worked. We looked at what was missing because if you play the tabletop game, you have a game master that does a lot of the work. So we had to add systems on top of it to make it work in a video game.
Yeah.
Obviamente no son los únicos, van a haber más cosas, pero eso es lo que se filtró que está,
digamos que driven by player agency, you making decisions and then the world actually reacting to that. So our ideal goal is that if you play and you talk to a friend, you have two different stories because you made decisions that were different from your friends' decisions and it goes in different directions.
So same engine, but kind of building in a Baldur's Gate world? Is that how you're looking at it, or D&D world?
No, this is like a next version of our engine, so that we've been working on for quite some time. The visual tone, visual identity is very different, which is what we wanted to show in the teaser trailer also. So I think people will be surprised when they're going to see the actual gameplay.
Let's talk a bit about sort of the city and the world that we're going to sort of be in. What can you tell us about that?
So Baldur's Gate, we kind of think of it, it's one of our most important cities in Dungeons & Dragons. Obviously has a great legacy in gaming. We're actually releasing in the tabletop side. We have a new campaign we're releasing in September, September 17th. We're showing you a prequel to the Baldur's Gate 3 story. You can play through in the tabletop campaign, levels 1 to 13 in D&D 5th edition. And the product also includes a complete gazetteer of the city. So that's where you can go to catch up on the lore, see which characters are still present.
Solamente están explicando un poco el juego, cómo se creó, por qué tardó tanto tiempo.
It's essentially a record.
Que Baldur's Gate en la vida lo había escuchado, pero parecer tiene que ver como con la historia o la idea de los Zapoticón, ¿no? Es como de otra vez temática de Lovecraft. Gracias por los follows, Carlito.
They're sort of the police force, but they're paid for by the wealthy citizens.
Tú ni juegas Gears, ¿qué les alabas? Yo no juego Gears, solo les platiqué lo que se filtró, muchacho, cállese.
What's been exciting
Cállese,
is how
perro,
Larian's been leaning
mejor
into
deme
that.
sus papas.
And obviously you can't talk about story spoilers, but it's been the kind of thing when I'm doing reviews of the story they're pitching and approving it. It's like, I wish I didn't have to prove this so I could play it and like learn all these secrets in real time playing the game. So
this is such a huge project, I'm sure, for the team too. Are you guys growing to do this, or is this taking over the studio now?
Yeah, we've grown a lot. Well, it's certainly taken over the studio, that's for sure. When we made Original Sin 2, we were about 100 people, so now there's almost 300 people working on it.
Oh my God.
It's a much
this
bigger.
Is insane. Wow.
It's a very big project for us. Like, for us, it's also our next step in our evolution. So a lot of the guys on the team and the girls on the team are big fans of Dungeons & Dragons. They've been playing forever. For a lot of them, Baldur's Gate was their first RPG. So I think that, it was very easy to motivate people to work on this one.
Yeah, no, well, I can't wait to hear more about it. I know we sort of, all we get is that, that trailer, no gameplay yet, right? And any sense of when it's coming out?
People have been waiting for it for a long time, so we're going to
take our time.
20 years.
Viva el Fortnite. ¿Has jugado Gears? Yo he jugado los Gears. El 1 fue el que jugué, pero como que no era mi estilo.
Again, the fact that you guys are incredible developer, and that's what I love about, you know,
no soy tan fan de estilo. En cambio de los Halo, a la chaval,
it's just like you guys are
ese sí se cuece aparte.
Ese
sí está en mi corazón.
The concept of this is something that people get excited about.
¿Y dónde vergas está el Gears?
The time is right. Hopefully we'll see some gameplay and get a good sense of what you guys are working on. But it's awesome to see that the game is coming, and it'll come to Stadia, and it'll also come. You're just saying to kind of PC. We haven't said which stores, but it'll basically be available.
So it'll be available pretty much everywhere on PC.
Okay.
And obviously it's come to Stadia also. So that's the platforms that were currently announced.
Awesome. All right. Well, those will keep you busy enough, I'm sure, getting it all ready. But it's awesome announcement, a great tease. And thank you guys for coming by to give us a little bit more insight into all things Baldur's Gate 3. All right. Well, YouTube Live at E3 is going to be continuing. As you know, yesterday EA had their press conference, and now, or not a press conference, EA had their streams, we should say, where we saw first news on Apex Legends Season 2, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which I got to play. I went over there yesterday. It was so amazing.
Con sus streams con Apex temporada 2.
I can't wait to talk more about that. Anyways, I'm now going to turn things over to Danny O'Dwyer and Minnie Ladd, a.k.a. Team Native Ireland, along with Megan to run down all things that EA talked about yesterday and give us their take on how it went down. Guys?
Guys, thanks for joining me out here. Enjoying this awesome weather.
Yeah, it's not like so hot. I am sweating so much.
What? This is great. Take it in. You're going to get a tan. It's going to be amazing.
That's true. Well, to be fair, we just burn instantly. No, that's the problem. Is like you put the two Irish people outdoors. It's like, we're going to be
No puedo ver la conferencia con doblaje. No existe.
No hay
conferencia.
We got YouTube umbrellas. We'll take care of you guys. Don't worry. You'll be fine. So, gaming is global, right? I grew up here in the States, and I was just wondering if there's a difference in the games that you grew up.
No te puedo ver el stream. Aquí lo voy a poner. ¿Qué estamos haciendo aquí? Nomás juntados así viéndonos nuestras caras. Aquí lo voy a poner. Cuando empiece, lo ponemos y les voy traduciendo las cosas más importantísimas.
So it's funny how like we were kind of even talking beforehand about how, you know,
we used to play a lot of FIFA. We used to play a lot of like really rich games. For me, I'm a massive rugby fan. So Rugby 08 is basically my pride and joy. EA, if you're listening, please feel free to make a rugby game. I'll love you forever.
Do you ever play like the Jonah Lomu ones?
Oh, of course.
Or Brian Lara Cricket on the Mega Drive?
Oh, you're just getting me excited.
Genesis.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. Those are the big differences. Some of the console stuff, at least I'm a little bit older than you, so I played like Commodore, Amigas, and stuff like that, which weren't really that big over here. But one of the big differences, I mean, we're here at E3. Watching E3 in Europe is a whole different experience.
Really? Like, because the time zone.
The time difference.
Oh my goodness.
You basically like live on American time, right?
100%. I mean, you're waking up at like 3, 4 p.m. every day just to be on American time, and then you're going to bed at like 5, 6 a.m.
Those pre-orders drop too.
Yes.
They sneak those in, so if you sleep through that, you're screwed.
And it's like
100%.
And there was always like
de hecho, aquí está la de Xbox, cracks.
Sony, everyone would stay
Vamos a ponerla ya lista para que en cuanto inicie
you're like,
you're just fading in the couch a little bit.
Maybe they'll announce Final Fantasy VII Remake this year.
Oh, fingers crossed. I hope so. It looks so good.
Yeah, it's a whole different kind of experience watching from back home, but it's fun, and you have camaraderie because like in streams you're usually watching with a bunch of other Irish people, so you're
cuando inicie, cracks, ¡pum!
Well, going back to
Con un
FIFA,
botón
you guys
se
play
cambia
a
la
lot of that.
pantalla
The
y
new game
estamos
comes out
listos.
every single year.
Yeah.
How do you spice that up and keep it interesting and exciting?
You make up your own games?
Yeah, make up your own games, exactly. I mean, it's weird, like, the way I play FIFA is I was the keeper. I was the lone keeper out of everyone, because everyone, you know, they picked a winger.
Bueno, llegué. ¿Cómo estás, mi querísimo Shadowman?
I was the keeper. I was my pride and joy.
No había un pastelito de
But I mean, every single year with just, you know, graphical upgrades.
French,
with
not here, boy.
Kit differences, the way stadiums have changed. Just
no French.
As technology grows, the games will kind of grow with it.
Yeah.
So even though it's like, yeah, the games are released every single year, but you need to think of it as more of like from a technological standpoint.
Los que juegan Fortnite me la pelan, dicen por acá. Muy bien.
FIFA Street, which is interesting because they've like rebooted the FIFA Street.
Aquí está tu pizza y disfrútala, dicen. Muchas gracias.
Then there was the sort of in 2008.
Soy la verga, dicen por acá. Muy bien, muy bien.
I mean, they did indoor soccer in like FIFA 97,
que ustedes la sean, que la muevan y que la dominen.
Bounced it off the walls and they got rid of it. So I feel like this has been like the thing that FIFA fans have been asking for years. Again, it's just like stick that stuff back in. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
Well, I mean, FIFA Street, I don't know about you, but like FIFA Street to me was like the party game.
Totally.
Like you know, you before a night out or something like that, you go to your friends and you stick on FIFA Street and you just bash around a little bit and then you would head out. Because I feel like, you know, the original game, you sit down, you concentrate.
Yes.
You know, you make sure you don't mess up your streaks or your reputation. Exactly. FIFA Street, you just mess around. Yeah, you just have fun with it.
It was like playing a fighting game. You didn't really mind if you lost. It was
just
you just have fun.
Exactly.
I love that.
Un minuto, una hora, estoy bien idiota. Una hora, amigos. Una hora
queda. A bunch of mates back home in Ireland who I have a fantasy football team. We've done for like 8 years. And it was cool. We saw Juju Smith-Schuster on the stage yesterday, and they were showing off a bunch of. I mean, I feel like this year's Madden feels a bit more like a lot of those annualized FIFA upgrades where there's not maybe massive substantive changes coming to the game to the feature set.
Ya me aburrí, crack, tranquilo, ahorita se va a poner bueno.
Incrementing things here and there. And Madden's had an interesting like
se me está trabando el stream. Bájale un poquito la calidad de Fer Navarro.
Not so happy with other parts. So I do think that sort of fine tweaking is kind of what that series needs to do next year.
I agree with that.
Well, dude, awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. I had a good time.
Next time you're in Ireland, we should just hang out.
Go grab a pint.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I would love that.
Stay indoors because it'd probably be raining.
Probably. I'm Irish too, so you know.
There's a little bit of Irish.
A little bit of everyone in every.
I'll get myself a YouTube umbrella too. But Jeff, back to you. They're doing fun stuff in there.
Yes, they are.
Let's keep talking.
Thanks, guys. Now it is time.
Está mejor el FIFA de mi celular, dicen acá.
Searching for the first gameplay of Scavengers. Well, it's time to do it. I'm here with Josh. Josh, great to have you with us.
¿Cómo estás,
we saw you at
Josh?
the Game Awards last year with that cool tease of all things Scavengers, and the team at Midwinter has been working hard on the game. But up until now, we've had to imagine in our minds what this is going to look like. And now you're here at E3 to show people the game, right?
Yeah, this is going to be the first time that we show gameplay from
Ahora les vas a enseñar un poco de gameplay, ¿no? Sobre tu nuevo juego.
Here at E3, so we're super excited.
Estamos súper emocionadísimos.
No, you had a great trailer at the awards, and everyone wanted to see the game. So before we get into this gameplay trailer for the first time, anything you want to tell people to kind of set up the context of this?
Yeah, so I mean, Scavengers.
Te van a enseñar el juego de este juego de Scavengers.
Survival shooter co-opetition is what we call it, and it sort of blends together elements of PvP and PvP in a new and unique way. So it takes place in a future world where the moon has been shattered and the Earth has been thrust into this winterized state. And,
ya casi es hora. Por cierto, Tonska-Mami 3.
Tonska-Mami 3. Muchas gracias. As Blader Segura. Muchas gracias, crack. Saludos, saludos.
Awesome. All right, well,
gracias por la donación. El Digato te lo agradece con todo su amor, su corazón.
For Scavengers. Check it out.
Y sus maullidos. Muchas gracias. A ver, se supone que este es un gameplay exclusivo de este juego. Vamos a ver si sí. Scavengers World Premiere, ¿eh?
On your feet, my child. Today, you may take whatever you need. Do everything you must. For me. For us. Prepare yourselves.
Es como tipo mundo abierto, ¿no?
Show me.
Very cool, Josh. That's, I mean, I love the epic focus of that. That's a, full-blown trailer. So break it down for people in terms of the gameplay.
Platícanos de lo que acabamos de ver, mi queridísimo.
A third-person multiplayer survival co-opetition.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Déjame a YouTube a ver cómo jala. Ok, vamos a ver, intentar. Debe irte bien.
The co-opetition aspect is, it's
está chida la cinemática. No mames, Destiny 3. El Mixer no sé por qué no me agarra y dice Fer, neta, Fer, no manches, qué mala onda.
But at the same time,
pues acá andamos también
being rewarded on an individual basis. And so there's this kind of fragile alliance at the beginning of each match that eventually devolves into, PvP and
Fortnite es de putos, pones TV, porque por eso te banea, ya ves. YouTube te banea. ¿Cómo chingan con el puto Fortnite enojado, Sebas? Muy bien, Sebas, no te enojes.
Do we go after them? Do we go to try to kill them and take their stuff and kind of move up?
Se ve chido, se ve interesante.
Or do we
ya casi pinches views. Bueno, amigos, déjenme voy a servirme un poquito de agüita en lo que esperamos. Los dejo aquí con el Digato, ¿vale? Pórtense bien, no estén haciendo maldades.
Is that you're in this living hostile world where you're dealing with environmental aspects like dynamic weather, storms that are moving around. You're having to deal with cold that comes as a result of that. There's wildlife that's there to maul you. There's these scourge-infected monstrosities that you're having to deal with, hostile tribal outlanders. And so all of this sort of intermingles with the PvP aspect and creates this unique blend of the two.
Yeah, I get to... You had me up. It was last summer. I had a little play test with you guys. I love that the environment is such a character in this, and it's like the world is alive, which is it's an amazing sort of experience. Even that prototype state, now to see it with all the full-on gameplay polished up is incredible. So this is going to come out, next year. People can sign up right now if they want to sort of like our first test next year.
Yeah. So we're actually in closed play test right now. Okay. Very small group. We're going to be expanding that throughout this year. We're play testing on PC. PC is our lead platform. We got an eye to release next year.
Yep.
But if people want to sign up to play test on PC, they can go to scavengersgame.com.
Okay.
If they want to follow all of our shenanigans and see updates about the game, they can follow us on Twitter at @play_scavengers.
Okay.
And we still have an eye towards console. We'll be announcing more information around that as we get closer to launch.
Cool. So if people sign up now, they may, like even later this year, may be able to get in and sort of start giving you feedback and kind of build out of that.
That's the idea. I mean, we're really community focused. We want to hear what players have to say about the game. That just informs our dev iteration cycle and everything, and allows us to make a better game. So, yeah, the more people that we can get in playing early, the better.
Awesome. Well, it looks amazing. It was a great trailer to see the gameplay, and again, people want to go hands-on and check it out. So sign up now, and more information coming our way later this year. Josh, thanks for coming by, and thanks to you and the team for giving us a first look here on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it. All right, we'll see you around E3.
El Mix se anda viendo feo, dicen. ¿En serio?
Hour countdown now to the Microsoft press conference coming up at 1 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a big show, and
en 30 minutos van a enseñar algo de Apex Legends.
A lot of surprises, I think,
y luego ya en una hora exactamente, mis chavos, Microsoft
cool guests that I think are going to
con
be
su conferencia de prensa.
Great new games. Again,
viene.
It's going to be a great day if you love
Lo
games.
ricolino.
So stay tuned.
¿Cómo va Microsoft?
We'll have full complete
Sigue todavía en
coverage for you here live
pendiente.
on
Una
YouTube,
hora,
and
una
then
hora.
right afterwards, we will go into our analysis and breaking down a lot of the guests from the Microsoft press conference will be coming over here to visit with us, and we'll be showing off great things. So stick around. We've got a full
la calidad
day
ya se me pega un poco. Está bien extraño que el Mix se les vaya mal.
Some of your favorite guests to talk about their upcoming games for the Oculus and PSVR, and then we'll switch back into Battle Royale mode for some good old-fashioned Apex Legends, and of course another amazing clip from Shaft and TSM Myth. That's all coming up before we get to the Xbox press conference. Now, what happens when you mix a classic hack-and-slash game with the aesthetic and mechanics of traditional pinball games? You get Creatures in the Well. And here with us is the creative director of Flight School Studio, Adam Volker, to talk about his unique new game. This is a pinball-inspired hack-and-slash. And I got to play this a couple weeks ago at a pre-E3 event, and I had so much fun with this thing because it's so different. Creature in the Well. It's got an awesome art style.
Thank you.
But it is, I mean, I loved pinball games back in the day, but this is, how did you come up with even the concept for this thing?
Yeah, so at Flight School we do a lot of prototyping. It's always like, what's the weirdest thing we can come up with? What's the different mechanics we can mesh together? And then we test it with the team, and like we had actually a multiplayer game where it was kind of more like an air hockey. But you had a character and we were playing pinball. But we wanted to tell a story with it, so we decided to take that mechanic and build puzzles out of it, and pinball was just such a natural fit visually.
Again, looks like a regular, just sort of, you know, dungeon hack and slash game. But then as you get into it more, it becomes, it's just such a different experience. And as you can see here, there's this ball, and it's like, as you see, once you strike the ball, you start to get a sense of the bumpers, and again, this goes in so many kind of cool and different directions.
Lots of breakout-inspired mechanics in there.
Oh, it's so much fun. So tell us a bit about your studio, people that may not be familiar with it. Tell us about Flight
School. Se lo reinicié ayer Mixer a ver si les
funciona un
poquito
más. It's about 30 folks, headquartered in Dallas, Texas. I work out
a la verga, no sé inglés. Está explicando un poco cómo de qué es el juego, de qué va.
And there's two of us up there.
¿Dónde es el estudio? Que dicen que son un estudio de Texas.
Wow.
But because of the folks in Dallas, we're able to like add a bit of animation here, add a bit of modeling, or add people to the project as we go, as we need it.
Yeah, no, I love, again, that it's a small team building this. It's something that like has a unique art style.
Thank you.
But as we go through it, you know, I think people are getting a sense from seeing the footage of the mechanic here. But how does that sort of layer on top of each other as you go through the game? I mean, it gets crazier and crazier, but how does the gameplay kind of evolve?
So the player has two core weapons that they use. One of them charges the ball up, and then the other one strikes it. Throughout the game, players can collect up to 16 different weapons that do different things, like cut the ball into multi-ball, or like attract balls from all over the room, or slow time so you can get those really delicate skill shots. But between those two things, like those are the weapons and like how the core of the gameplay is built on the backup.
Wow. No, as I said, it gets more and more complicated as you go through with all these different levels. And tell us about the art style, because it's got a unique kind of feel to it. So what is this world?
Yeah, so of the two-man team, like I did all the art direction, concept art.
So you're a good guy to answer that question.
I'm the guy. I'm a huge comic book fan, and I tried to build the world based off one of my favorite comic book artists. His name is Mike Mignola. He's a creator of Hellboy. And we felt like those Eastern European, like inky, dark blacks that he puts in his comics would be a perfect fit for like a spooky mountain, dark.
Yo mientras prepararé las cosas que me voy a llevar a mi viaje, chavales. Además, espero que se apure la conferencia de Microsoft porque si tarda más de 2 horas. Tendré que escapar a mi vuelo en Madrid, que mi vuelo es a las 6, la conferencia a las 3. Si la conferencia dura hasta las 5, F, porque si no, no va a llegar al avión.
The main antagonist of the game. He's kind of been messing with the machine, so all the parts of the machine that are attacking you are
terminar el stream antes
this ancient weather facility that the robot is trying to power up and fix.
Pero yo creo que dura más de 2 horas. El año pasado duró hora y media.
Hundreds of years old, and the creatures had a lot of time to like screw up the system and make it attack you. So we have 8 dungeons in the game. Each one of them is built around a different core mechanic.
Solo vengo por Gear 5, vale, se vale. Buen juego.
There's a whole dungeon of rooms based on those. These bumpers here that shoot the ball back at you that can hurt you. There's a whole bunch of puzzles based around that. In a previous room, we saw these panels come out of the ground and create this like area on the floor that the player couldn't walk in without getting damaged. We built an entire dungeon around that.
Yep.
And that, again, just comes from that prototyping, testing, and seeing what people like to play and what's challenging and interesting.
Yeah, no, it's a really, it's a beautiful look. And again, this is the kind of thing where I think people are getting the sense of the gamification of these levels and the balls and the directing angles and whatnot and powering these things up. And it's
really about the skill shots. So like, it looks like it would be really easy to button mash your way through.
Yeah.
But,
no, it's not. When I was playing
really
it, I mean, it's like, I mean, it's the angles and getting the balls together and the timing and everything. That's why, but it's just a different mechanic.
Right.
When I played this, I'm like, we should show this because it's a different vibe. We had a lot of fun playing through the demo, so I can't wait to see the full game. It's coming out later this year, or when?
Later this summer.
Later this summer.
Yes.
All right, cool. We'll meet the creature.
Yes, you will.
Later this summer. All right. Well, thanks, Adam. I really appreciate you taking a look at it.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see more of it at E3. What platform's coming for?
It's coming out on PC, Switch, and we have an announcement this week.
Okay.
Another first-party announcement this week.
Okay. Stay tuned. There are more platforms. There's another first-party press conference. So I'm like, it's like not many first-party press conferences left. So all right. Thank you very much, Adam. Great to see you. Now, fans of Rick and Morty, you might be interested in this next thing because we've got something to share with Kroger Saves the Universe. The guys from Squanch are here. Hello,
Tanya. La conferencia? No voy a poder
ir. Great to have you. Tanya and Eric
voy a España, chaval.
Games. You guys have had a busy couple weeks.
Yeah.
Because Trover's now into the world, right?
Literal, acabo el stream, agarro mi maleta y...
Congratulations on getting it out there. We've been seeing so much attention and fun. I saw Jack Black did a fun video playing it a couple weeks ago.
I know, it's amazing.
So how's it going? Are you feeling good about it?
Yeah, I mean, really, we couldn't be happier with the response that we've gotten. It seems like people really find the game funny, and it's when you work on something for as long as we have, and we're all laughing at it ourselves.
Yes.
You don't really know what it's going to be like when you get it out to everybody, and who knows, they think it's terrible, but people really seem to love it.
No, I think it's, when you guys started this company, I thought it was such a great partnership because you have Justin and then Tanya, you coming from Epic and your background of building all these amazing games, building a great team with Eric and everyone's excited to see what was going to come out of it. And the result is exactly what you would expect, which is like a really awesome game that is just totally off the wall. And I don't know how you're able to kind of contain Justin's creativity to actually focus it into a playable game. That's probably the hardest part of it.
Yeah. Well, the key is to not try to contain him, right? Okay. It's like we built the whole studio around the things that he does really well. So like the improv nature of his comedy, the way he likes to riff and, you know, take things that are funny and turn them into offers and just like keep building on it. And games typically aren't, you know, they're not so flexible to be able to do that. So we built the studio to like bottle that magic essentially. And it was really tough and we were doing everything for the first time.
Age of Vampires y Halo 4. Se ve feo. ¿Por qué se ve feo? ¿Qué dicen acá? No sé por qué dicen mixed, se ve mal. ¿Qué onda, Feria? ¿Te mejoró un poco o sigue lagueada? Yo lo estoy viendo y lo veo bien.
Now it's, available on PC and PS4, so it's like you've kind of evolved it into something that works great with VR, but also you can play it just on regular systems.
Es que tengo los dos streams aquí en mi lápiz en la tele.
How is the game different for people that
¿En qué trabajas? ¿Por qué estás viajando? Vendo tamales. Exporto tamales al planeta entero.
Yeah, no, it's, I mean, we were kind of
para acá España personal no ve chamba.
Maybe we can make this for non-VR too.
Yeah.
That
a ver,
so much of the game works without VR, right? Like VR is always sort of an awesome thing to build presence and make you feel like you were part of the world the whole time, but on a flat screen,
Gear 5, ya merito, ya merito.
Like so much work that we're like, why don't we just release for both? Like it makes sense.
Según yo ya tengo todo listo.
Yeah, and the jokes, I mean, the whole game was built around comedy, right? And in VR, I think you're more immersed in the world, so you are more open to like laughing. But the jokes still work really well in flat too, so it's like, we need to get this out to everybody. Why not?
You'll say, as you said, let Justin do whatever he wants, let the game go wherever it wants.
And we build the studio around him to support him, and it worked really well.
Yeah.
Now, I know the game is out, but you are going to be doing some DLC too, right?
Yep, that's right. We actually, Now, so we're going to try to experiment a little bit because we want to take Trover but build on it like over time and in smaller increments.
Yeah.
You know, so we want to keep adding to the story, adding characters, adding new things for the player to do, and we're just going to put it out for free. We're going to. So if you purchase Trover, you're going to get DLC for free, and you're going to get access to all of these new weird missions, and we want to see how people respond to it.
How frequent, like this DLC, when will the first one come out? Soon?
Oh, yes, hoping soon. We're like right in the middle of making it and making sure that the quality of it is just as high as the main game itself. So hoping very soon, and we'll talk more about that hopefully.
All right. Although I heard you guys brought us a little tease, right?
Oh no, not of the DLC, no. But we do have a new trailer that we wanted to show.
Okay.
That's
awesome.
Brand new.
All things new Trover. All right.
Yeah.
So here's a little sneak peek of all things.
Este juego se ve muy extraño.
Stay tuned for DLC news. But here's a look at Trover Saves the Universe. Thanks, guys. Check it out.
Hey, what the hell? Who the are you? Who let you in here? Listen, my game is not violent, all right? My name is just Trover.
¿Jugarás Gears para el canal? Pues si se ve muy bueno y me convence, pues lo compro. Y ya lo probaremos.
It's not gory. Here, look,
depende de qué tan
play your stupid dumb game. Beat us, stupid idiots. What have you been up to? Slumming it with a Chairorpian, I see. You ruined my zoo, stole my crystal babies, stuck a twig between my little bags. You. Now let me get back to what you can see that this isn't a super violent game. It's not really the. Ow! Oh my God! What the? Where the did that come from? Oh God! Oh God! I'm really bleeding. Our game isn't like this. I swear to God. Look at more moments. Look at more moments.
Ahorita vuelvo. Vale, crack. Aquí esperamos.
You're oppressing me. You're oppressing me by coming in my room. This is a disrespectful, oppressive force upon me. Now get out of my room. This is my room.
Largo de mi cuarto.
I don't like school. I don't want to eat at the dinner table. I want to do my own stuff. I'm original. I'm edgy. I'm different. Oh God! Blood all over.
Tripaloski.
Trailer for a game that isn't all that violent, you know. I mean, we swear in our game. You know, we say shit.
Mi querísimo Jair Osorio, gracias por la donación, crack. Saludos.
Oh God, who's doing this? It's me, Trover, your announcer. What the hell? Why are you doing this? Violence sells, Trover. Haven't you seen any of the modern video game trailers? Guns, gore. This is America. This is what the people want, Trover. My game doesn't have any violence. It's a comedy adventure, you f***ing asshole. Not anymore. Clip his wings. Clip my wings? Ah, why? Why? Ah!
Se ve bueno, este juego se ve bueno. Tal vez lo juegue.
Trover Saves the Universe, out now. All right, now we've got a special surprise for you. A debut of the live-action TV spot featuring a marsupial you might just recognize. We actually revealed this game back at the Game Awards, or the rebirth of the game, I should say. Check this out.
Ah!
Bingo! First ride
no
of
manches.
the day. Crash, the one and only. Come on, hop in.
Vente, súbete, crack.
Stefan.
Actually,
my name is Jordan. Yeah, you know, I don't need your whole life story, okay? This is just a side gig for me. Oh, yeah, well, you know, my startup's not going to start itself, so let's you're cool. All right, here we go.
Vámonos, como si fuera un Uber.
Crash Team Racing, fully remastered and revved up to the max.
Super remasterizadísimo.
We're going kind of fast. Hey, we can go faster. No! Are we going to die? All right, well, have fun at your meeting, Stefan. Me?
Coming June 21st, 2019.
Julio 21, 2019.
Booyah, Grandma!
That's right. Crash is back, and to reveal a special
Willy Rex, ahí está Willy Rex.
From the Activision production team.
Saludos, Kazuki-san. Muchas gracias, Kazuki.
We got Boogie and Willy Rex.
Willy Rex.
Villa y Gato dará sus bendiciones a todos para la E3.
Andy, I heard that there was a little
Bendecido,
something
chavo.
that
Muchas gracias
fans
por la
have been
donación, crack.
asking for
Thank you.
CTR, which I wasn't sure was going to happen or not. You're here to confirm
Andrew,
something.
productor del
I am
equipo
here
de
to confirm
Activision.
something that people have been asking for
The biggest
really,
announcement
really
of
long
E3
time.
happens right now.
The biggest announcement.
Yes.
All right, so here we go.
¿Van a jugar? Ándale, a ver.
Oh, I get the controller working?
Yeah, it's good to go.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it.
So now we're going to go into local arcade.
Yes.
And we're getting closer.
Yeah.
We're getting closer.
Drum roll, please.
Penta Penguin.
Penta Penguin is back.
The one character everyone thought didn't exist is here.
Okay.
And to give you a little information about Penta,
Su emoción por traer el pinche pingüino.
This character was a secret character in the original Crash Team Racing. And it was largely unfinished.
Okay.
So it actually has real lines that aren't even.
Madre mía, Willy, abre los ojos, chaval.
It was Penguin Yay 1, rather than actually having a real voice.
Wow. All right. So now Penguin has a real voice?
Penguin has a real voice.
Okay.
Penta is very similar to Purah and Polar in terms of the character's stats.
Okay.
And the one thing that we didn't do this time around is that Penta used to be the best character in the entire game.
Yes.
We had to balance Penta.
Okay.
Penta era el jugador más marrano en la versión original, lo tuvimos que balancear porque estaba muy fuerte.
Still in the game. All right. So and Penta will be just unlockable when you get the game.
Yep. Right out of day one.
Desde el inicio ya puedes jugar con el pingüino malévolo.
In the game. And now, let's have a battle in CTR. Boogie and Willy Rex. YouTube head-to-head. Here
Vamos
we go.
a echarnos una peleita.
1-1.
There you are, guys.
Right?
Yes, it's coming out on June 21st. Right around the corner.
A ver, equipo Willy contra el gordito sexy. Veamos, todos hay que apoyar al tío Willy porque habla español y el otro habla inglés. Así que chingue su madre.
Oh, wow.
Señor Willy, estamos de su lado.
What is the bet?
You took the one fat character. Oh no. Let's see. You know what? Let's give her a shot.
That's right. All right. What we wanted. Thank you, Boogie. All right, Willy Rex versus Boogie. You only see
Willy Rex contra Boogie. Tradúcenos un poco porque saben speak English. Ahorita les explico.
Who's your money on?
Wow.
Listos para la pelea.
Yeah, I feel like Willy Rex. We'll see.
Venga, Willy, abre los ojos, chaval, que yo te voy a ganar.
I just like him a lot.
We're about to find out, right?
Venga, equipo Willy, hashtag Team Willy, por favor.
Oh, really?
Team Willy en el chat.
Yeah, I feel like Willy Rex. He's got too much of a smile. I feel like he knows Boogie's about to go down.
Yeah, something slides going on.
Si pierde Willy, va a poder muy sad,
Of course, looks great. Yeah, when we revealed this in the awards, I was just so blown away.
Este curso se ve maravilloso.
The personality, it's like there's just so much fun there. So,
hay mucha diversión en este juego.
One of my favorite aspects of the game is how much detail you can see.
Me encanta todo el detalle que tiene estos juegos, estos mapas.
There's nature. There's animated characters in the background.
Hay personajes animados, pasan cosas alrededor de ti. No solamente estás jugando la carrera, sino hay vida alrededor.
Trying every button like a gamer should.
Every handicap we could give you. Here we go, right? So,
no sé cuál es Willy, que es lo peor.
CTR live here with you guys playing.
Creo que Willy es el pingüino.
And again, you guys at Activision do such a great job with, the rebirth of Crash here and the games and
¿Quién cree que gane? Team Willy, sí, Team Willy afuera, tiene que ganar. Pinche gordo cara de hamburguesa. Oigan, no sean groseros.
Exactly like the original, but with significantly more personality and a ton of extra content.
Quiero que saquen Crash.
Penta's in the lead.
Wow.
Insanity.
Forgot to nerf.
¿Qué haces, Nick? Además de con los ojos. Lo quiero, es con amor.
It's gonna cost you, Boogie.
It is.
Okay. Willy es el de la izquierda. Willy es el de la izquierda. Están diciendo que el que lo atacaron es el Boogie. Entonces, Willy va en cuarto lugar. Venga, Willy, venga, Willy. Vamos contigo, crack. Vamos, tío. Cuarto lugar. No puedes fallar, pinche Willy. ¡No, Willy! ¡Salta! Se mamó, pinche Willy. Le faltó. Cuando te cae la de esa tienes que saltar para evitarlo. No, va primero contra sexto. No, creo que va a ser un F.
Alright. Last lap here.
Última vuelta.
Oh my god, Penta's.
Venga, Willy. No, Willy, no!
I think he can do it.
Think so?
Willy Manco!
No, throwing out the bomb. I don't know. I bet wrong.
Mankili Rex.
Boogie, I guess.
No.
Who did you predict? Were you predicting Boogie?
No, Willy!
I did.
No, Pito!
All right.
And you have to wow. By the computer.
You made it happen. Right. Nice job. Second place.
I'll take second.
Hey, better than 6. All right. Thank you, guys. Boogie, Willy, Andy, great to see you, man. We've got much more YouTube Live at E3 Silicon. We'll see you guys a little bit later. But now we're going to head on back to our main stage chat with one of the world's biggest names. Hello, Pokey. What's happening?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Pongan F, por favor.
Welcome to E3.
Thanks for having me.
I know you. I saw you were over at EA Play yesterday. You've already started the E3 experience.
Yes, and it's been a very hot one. So
I know.
Gamers, please wear your sunscreen.
F para Willy. Pinche Willy nos falló.
Big line, people wanting to meet you. So welcome to E3, welcome to YouTube Live at E3. Are you excited for
Mira, crack, estamos a 800,000 Sparks de los 5 millones. Venga, sí lo podemos hacer.
For anyone who's in the gaming community, whether you're a content creator, whether you just like games in general, so many releases to look forward to.
Pokimane.
Yeah, well, I know you've got so much going on, and it's you're also playing, I know, Fortnite Pro-Am next weekend, right?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Who's your partner?
Martin
from Churches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was texting with Martin yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, it's like."
Hola, chaval, mira nomás a Misty.
Keyboard or something.
Mi aporte, muchas gracias, Fer Navarro.
He's concerned about it, so you guys should have a little.
Pokimane fue a jugar o fue a jugar en el torneo de Fortnite, que es de otra semana.
He's nervous all week, but that's fun. So you get to do that end of the week, and yeah, I mean the Fortnite phenomenon.
Madre mía, ¿quién es una youtuber? Búsquenla, Pokimane.
Fortnite on your channel, right? Yeah, I mean month after month, Fortnite continues to kind of impress me.
Yeah.
I mean everybody in the gaming community, I would say. So yeah, I always dabble in some Fortnite. Recently, I've been doing a lot more variety. I'll do some.
Estos dos, está guapetona, pero no tanto.
That game is so frustrating and so fun.
Yeah. No, well, that's the thing is, yeah, I think you got to have some variety because again, Fortnite is amazing, but you said it's like there's so many other great things out there. Especially here at E3.
Yeah.
Like there's all the new stuff. So what are you excited?
¿De qué estás emocionada, hermosísima?
What games that you're anticipating?
Del E3.
Cyberpunk, so aesthetically pleasing.
Cyberpunk se me antoja.
Honestly, any releases, any new games.
Honestamente, cualquier cosa nueva me llama la
atención. In the gaming community, but now as a content creator, it gives me a heads up for like content ideation, what to look forward to, what people in my stream might enjoy. So it's like a whole different mindset, but even more exciting.
I mean, tell me a bit about like your career. I mean, it's so much fun that you get to play and stream games, and it's really evolved so much over the past couple of years. What's the most fun aspect of what you do right now?
Let's see you know, dice el pinche chango.
Feeling like creative control is in my hands.
Yeah.
I understand
que entre Fer y que diga, ¿qué dijiste, cabrón?
No,
no, los chanclazos vienen a mí.
Part of their job. So I definitely try to take that into account, make something that I really enjoy, but that also other people will enjoy or will make a positive influence on their lives.
De repente que me caiga una chancla sea.
I know, and it's fun to get to play video games.
Ow!
Honestly, I never forget. I've been doing this like as a hobby 3 years and full-time 3 years.
Ow!
Total of over 5 years, but like I never forget. And yeah.
And it's such an amazing, positive community. I think that's what's great is that you get to meet the fans in real life and get to meet people that make the games too that you get to play. That's part of the fun.
It's really crazy how nice fans are in person.
Yeah, no.
That's why events like this are even more exciting.
Yeah, because it's all, so much of what we do is so virtual, and even though you see people in chat or whatever, it's like get to meet them and also the people.
No entiendo ni un pito, dice Gabriel. No están diciendo nada importante, Gabriel. Cuando empiece la de Xbox yo les voy a traducir lo importante. Ustedes no se preocupen, van a entenderlo. Ahorita están hablando que su vida y que el Fortnite, que le gusta jugar, entonces me vale una ñonga entera. Pero no os preocupéis que aquí están bien cubiertos.
You're going to keep streaming, but like, what's next for Pokebrand?
So, I'm hoping
¿Qué quieres hacer en tu vida? ¿Qué es lo que sigue en tu carrera, Pokimane? Mira, me quiero poner bien mamado así como este buen hombre que está aquí. Hakuna Matata, una forma de estar mamadísimo, hijo de tu viscosa, pero sabrosa madre.
But, you're in an interesting position being, a female streamer who's always online, and it's like there's so many, I think, amazing people across the industry, female streamers that are looking up to you, someone that sort of has cracked the code on how to do this successfully, and do it professionally. What have you found is the secret to?
Haz tu traducción como con Willy Ojos Pequeños, Rex.
I think balance.
Pronto. 33 minutos para que empiece la conferencia. My God. De verdad siento que se me olvida algo para mi viaje.
There are people outside
Pero no sé qué es. Ya llevo la cámara, ya llevo el dinero, ya llevo el pasaporte, ya llevo mi cartera.
Being able to be anonymous online gives people the freedom to do some very mean or hurtful things. And just remembering that that's not the end-all, be-all, I think that's what keeps you the most sane.
You're right. You have to sort of keep it all in perspective because it's a crazy world out there. But again, I think you bring so much positivity to it with all the stuff that you're doing. And again, at the end of the day, you're getting to play video games. Which is like
very
fun.
exciting.
And get to come to events like this where, as you said, people that watch your streams all the time see it. And also the developers, I think in many ways, you're becoming this new vehicle to share games with the world that get exposure. I'm sure now you probably have developers coming and say, thank you for streaming my game. And it's like people found it because of you.
That's been like a very cool new addition to my life, like meeting the developers, especially because I've been playing games since I was little. That's never something you would ever dream or think of doing. And now getting to meet them, give
feedback directly or having them appreciate you playing their game.
Okay, para el aeropuerto hago media hora.
Awesome. Well, it's so great to have you with us here for E3. Thanks for making the time to come.
Media hora. ¿Qué está mi vuelo?
Throughout the week and next weekend, Martin and Pokey, I think you guys get some practice sessions in this week.
Yes, I agree. I'm really excited. Honestly, his music, his group, incredible. So yeah, I'm hyped.
All right, well, we'll make sure you guys are connected so you can do some practice sessions this week. All right.
6:30.
We've got so much more.
Entonces tengo que estar mínimo 2 horas, o sea, 4:30. Si salgo de aquí a las 4 en punto, sí llego.
For Phantom Covert Ops, the game director Lewis
4 en punto.
Brundish
4 en punto es el límite. Ojalá. Creo que voy a tener que parar la conferencia de Microsoft un
This
poquito.
is a new genre. It's a stealth military.
Bueno, si no se las dejo corriendo y lo apago desde mi celular.
That's for in VR that immerses you in the action. Phantom Covert Ops lets you choose to engage your targets lethally or infiltrate them unnoticed from within the shadows, dispatch into remote hostile wetlands in your tactical kayak. You utilize military-grade weapons and equipment to evade and neutralize the enemy threat. Players experience innovative and tactile on-water VR traversal using a paddle. And I did this a couple weeks ago, and I felt absolutely awkward trying to paddle in VR, trying to figure out how to do it, and there was like a rhythm to it. Again, you don't even have a paddle, so you're literally just your hands with the controllers trying to get through this. But anyways, it's great to have you with us, and I had a fun time with this. And I played it on Quest, I think, which was cool.
That's right, Oculus Quest, so we're developing it for Quest and Rift, but we've just been showing Quest at E3 this time.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I mean,
media hora.
Quest by itself is just such a
media hora,
phenomenal
amigos.
experience.
F por Gears of 5.
The past couple weeks, and I played like, I mean, Vader and Mortar.
No entendí ni madre y tampoco me importa. Muy bien, Mater, muy bien. No te preocupes. Ahorita en lo bueno les voy a traducir.
Like, it was such an amazing VR experience, and Phantom's the same.
Están hablando de este nuevo juego de en realidad virtual que es como un tipo eres como un militar espía secreto diagonal CIA. Todo es en VR, tienes que como nadar, sacar tus armitas, hacer todo como que muy
we knew we
de
wanted to do a stealth
infiltración.
game, and we knew that we wanted to do something that players could really get their teeth into and play for a long time. But at the same time, we wanted to maintain the total one-to-one immersion that you can get with VR. So a lot of times in VR, you'll have navigation is kind of abstracted. So you might have to push a button to teleport somewhere, or you might have to push a stick to move. And we wanted to try and find a way of letting you explore an environment really freely while staying completely one-to-one in control of your character.
¿Dónde está el enlace oficial que estás viendo ahorita? Es youtube.com/E3.
I mean, when you're kayaking through this, it definitely
Es el live stream oficial.
Yeah, so that's it. We find people really get into it. It enables people to just
suerte en tu viaje, dejarás cosas para que puedan formar. Sí, les dejo
movement that you're doing, your character is also doing. You're sitting down, they're sitting down, you're moving their arm, they're moving their arm. And yeah, we find that at first
un poco cacas se han enseñado. Bueno, es que no es la fuerte.
But you can also,
la fuerte es la de Xbox y la de Play.
Yeah, you can
Pronto, media hora.
We found people can comfortably play it.
Tú fíjatelo todo, cracks. No falta nada.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting experience. So how much of the game?
Estamos ready, papi, estamos ready.
All of it. So yeah. So the environment that you're in, this is set at the end of the Cold War, kind of early 90s, and we're sending you into this flooded naval facility. So the whole environment is built to really support this gameplay. The kayak gives you this huge advantage, and you've basically got a single night to stop the rogue militia who are here and their evil plans.
Wow. All right. Well, that's, again, the fact that you're doing VR kayaking on Oculus. And again, there is gunplay. There's other elements to it, right, as people are probably seeing in the trailer. And that was part of the fun is like you're kayaking, trying to find a place to throw the C4 to, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got, it's primarily a stealth game, but it's really up to you. We're trying to promote as much choice as possible. So the kayak lets you move and explore wherever you want. At the same time, you've got silenced weapons, you've got a sniper, you've got explosives, and if you want to go loud or go quiet, it's we want to get real meaningful depth in the gameplay.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing more of it as it comes to life, as you said, coming to Oculus Quest and also the Rift, right?
That's right, later this year.
Awesome. Right, from N-Dreams and Oculus Studios. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Much more YouTube Live at E3 still to come. And with all of these shooters, it's a good thing we can respawn, since we've got Respawn Entertainment's project lead, Drew McCoy, with us.
How's it going, Jeff?
How you doing? Good to see you. So I guess we're talking Apex.
Ten cuidado de que ningún árabe suba tu avión, no digas eso.
It looks like it's like Sky from Genova. We'll get to that eventually.
Aún no empieza para los que acaban de llegar. Sí, está un contador en acá, gigante. No pueden decir que no les avisé.
Exactly. So that's really exciting that that's coming to life. And you also announced someone new joining the family, right?
Yeah, we got Watson, the 10th legend. She's coming in at the launch of Season 2.
Están hablando un poquito de
cool,
Apex.
defensive character.
Watson, la nueva leyenda.
We got right now that allows players to play really defensively.
Yeah.
And Watson, she's for like a more thinking, methodical player who wants to kind of be 2 or 3 steps ahead of
que su mecanismo de juego tiene que ver con un poquito algo más metódico, más pensar cómo vas a utilizar sus herramientas.
As well as ping them on your screen, so really good for being aware of what's going on. And then her ultimate's awesome. She throws down a pylon that will, it's essentially a trophy system. It'll destroy any incoming ordnance, and that includes Gibraltar and Bangalore's ultimates. And it recharges your shield. So she's a really cool character.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
All right. So Season 2 is coming in July, and I wanted to just ask you guys about Apex. I mean, it's such an amazing year. When I saw you, I think it was back in January when you guys were just sort of first teasing the game that it was coming out, and then, you know, the live launch happened right then and there.
Yeah.
I know it's been probably a long year for you guys to sort of, you know,
it's been
have a live
crazy
service
6
game
months.
like this.
Yeah.
With so much going on. But what have you guys, I mean, how do you feel about the game? And obviously you had an amazing kind of launch, and now I think people just want more content from you guys. Right?
Yeah, you know, it's players are ravenous, and it's great. We've the game has been phenomenally successful, like, beyond our wildest dreams. And so yeah, with Season 2, we're really starting with getting that seasonal cadence down. We're putting a lot of cool stuff at the start of the season to try and give players like you know, some new puzzles to solve in the game, like gameplay-wise. Like, we're changing up weapon balance, character balance. We're adding a weapon. We're adding Watson. So it's really a lot of meaty stuff for people to like chew on. As well as just this week, we started the Legendary Hunt event, where we have a new elite queue for players who place in top 5. We've got some skins to earn, some new challenges and things. So we're really we're getting the treadmill started right now for content. It's exciting.
Like ranked play, like so many things happening that I think all the fans definitely want to see, and the esports stuff is coming online, right?
Yeah, we'll be at the ESPYs.
Aguanten, ya empezó con Xbox, a ver. Ok, no, esta solo pusieron el contador de 30 minutos, 30 minutos. Vamos a... Es que me salió la cancionita y dije, ah caray. Pero es Vamos a ponerlo aquí en grande. Ahí está. Ok. Y... pongamos de mute por ahora. No, vamos a dejarlo corriendo y ya nada más le pongo aquí, listo. Va. Excelente.
But at some point they got to drop in or something, right?
Maybe we'll
in-game event or something, right? I mean, come on, it's like all gang up to take down the Titan or something. All right, well, we'll see.
It's pretty tough, but we'll try.
Exactly. Well, you got your hands full, I know, with Season 2. But again, not too far away, about a month out. And I assume as we get closer to July 2nd, we'll get to see a little
media horita, cracks.
Awesome. All right. Well, Apex Legends, thanks for the update. Thanks for coming down from EA Play.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys are way up in Hollywood there.
This is crazy. It's awesome.
It's fun, man. We're excited. The Xbox press conference, we're a half hour away from that. So lots of great news in there and more to come.
Gears 5. Dejen su like, amigos. Dejen su like. Necesitamos dejar esos likes porque...
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which you're going to see in the Xbox press conference right after Stig will be here with us. So we'll see you soon. All right. Thanks, Drew. Well, now I swear I'm telling the truth when I say joining us is Sam Barlow. Sam, good to see you to talk about all things telling lies. We are excited about this game, and you've been very, very coy about it. We haven't seen much. We've seen a trailer. Sam, many years ago, did Her Story, which was nominated for a bunch of awards at the Game Awards, and everyone's been wondering about this next project that you have coming out. And we're getting closer to release, right?
Very close.
Very close. Okay.
We'll have a date very soon.
Okay.
Final platforms. You can wishlist it on Steam right now.
Okay, fantastic.
But, yeah, we're getting there.
So, you know, you operate in an interesting space, coming out of sort of the being a game developer, but live action stuff is something that we remember from way back in the day, but you've kind of brought it back in a really cool way with Her Story, and of course, telling lies. So for people that may not be familiar with it, tell us a bit about what is telling lies. What's the kind of experience?
¿Qué es telling lies? Por favor, platícanos, muchacho.
HBO show? No, it's a game. So
yeah, I mean, what I did with Her Story was took the idea. In a normal video game, you explore a big 3D world, right? And that is the gameplay.
In her story, you were exploring a database full of video.
Diga tu es macho o hembra.
In games, you often have like all this story content, audio logs, diary entries, stuff like that. What if you took all the exploratory gameplay and applied it to the story? So you actually get to explore and get to grips with the story, uncover the subtext, the secrets, and find your way around. And Telling Lies really is, it's kind of the open world version of that. It is this huge game where, as you can see on screen, you're basically, it's a first-person game. You are this woman who has stolen a hard drive from the NSA, which is full of secret footage of the intimate lives of these 4 characters. And you're going to get dropped into these clips, and you can then scrub around and explore, and you're trying to figure out what the hell is happening, who's talking to who, what has been going on, who is telling the truth, who's telling lies, and slowly, as you immerse yourself in the worlds of these characters, you kind of put together the story and kind of uncover the truth of what's actually happening.
So who are you as the player?
So you are this unnamed character who at the very start you see her kind of race into this Brooklyn apartment. She has this stolen hard drive. She plugs it in, and then the camera and your game camera merge, and you spend the whole game.
Yo ni me metí del grupo de los ganadores de Twitter. Ya sé, es que me ganó el tiempo, pero pues hasta regresando de mi viaje ya entregué todo lo que falta.
So this is gameplay, is what we're seeing.
Everything here is, this is how the game works.
Okay.
Saludos a la banda que anda por acá. Estamos a media hora, cracks. 20 minutos. 20 minutos. No pasa, no falta nada. ¿Qué digo 20? No es nada esto. Cero. Cero. Estoy emocionado. Tengo que admitir, estoy emocionado.
And you're constantly kind of digging into this footage to infer what the hell is happening.
Can I get is there a hint button?
No, like I think the thing that was beautiful about her story was it was an incredibly free game. Like it genuinely said, you can do anything, go anywhere. Like you could see any part of the story content within your first 5 minutes.
Yep.
And it was very trusting of the player, and Telling Lies even more so. We had like 10 hours of footage. There was this story that spans 2 years. You can follow any lead that you think is interesting, and your curiosity will take you wherever it will. We're not going to
You're not walling it
script it, we're not holding anything back. Wow. It's entirely up to you to just explore this thing.
And then everyone will have a bit of a different experience, I guess, as you kind of go through it.
Yeah, you bring your own subjectivity to it. You have very different interpretations. When we've been testing it, we found we basically have 4 main characters, of which Angela here is one.
Yeah.
And we found that people kind of will gravitate towards one character maybe and then kind of build the story around them. So you tend to have this very interesting personal experience. And then when we'd let people loose to talk about it, after the playtests, everyone would have like a totally different take on what they'd seen. Like, oh, did you see this thing? That implied this.
So most people, when they play it, you're not necessarily going to see all that 10 hours. You may see pieces of the footage.
Yeah, I think we found people were seeing sort of 30 to 40%.
Okay.
On a given playthrough.
All the more reason to go through again, right? But it does, obviously, the story kind of evolves as you go through it, where you sort of find the clips and go deeper down the rabbit hole, I guess. And,
yeah, there is a big story. You know, your main question as a player is, something terrible has happened. There is a reason this is going on. What was that terrible thing? Why did it happen? And then beyond that, you're kind of understanding these characters and their lives, what led them to this point.
Wow. Well, it's such a cool and different style of game. And that's what I love about E3 is we have so many different styles of games. The fact that you're doing full motion video, but you know, in a different way, in a very accessible way, right? Where it's like you can just click through and have your own experience, and with amazing actors and you directing it, it's such a different experience. And I'm glad to hear it's close. So we'll hear more soon on when it's coming out, right?
Very soon. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, Telling Lies, as you said, wishlisted on Steam, and more.
18 minutos, cracks.
Always great to see it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, man. All right. Well, we are nearing about 20 minutes.
Casi 20 minutos.
Big Microsoft Xbox press conference at the top of the hour, right behind me here at the Microsoft Theater. Thousands of people are inside there, the home of the Game Awards, and we are so excited to see what Xbox has in store. It's going to be a pretty special press conference.
Estamos muy emocionados. 18 minutos nada más.
That, people are hinting about online, but I think it's going to be a really nice day for
Se dice rumores en línea de que va a ser una conferencia bastante buena.
But to tide us over, I think we could all use a little pick-me-up from everyone's friend Samuel L. Jackson and
Pero en lo que nos acercamos,
the next chapter
vamos a hablar con Samuel L. Jackson.
Every now and then, Myth, you gotta step out of the safe zone, jump right into the storm of life.
But you're not gonna get many dubs like that, Shaft.
This is where people meet face to face, Myth. Zero barriers, zero rules.
¿Qué pedo con el Samuel?
Such a badass motherfucker teaches me.
Cool.
Saludos a Jonah. Saludos, Jonah.
Or something now?
Myth, you ain't getting shit till you start talking like I talk.
Some more F-bombs.
Not just about saying motherfucker all the time. It's about the swagger. You dig?
I dig.
Now say, I'm a bad motherfucker.
I'm a bad mother.
No, bad.
I'm a bad mother.
Good. Now say, damn, girl, you fine as hell.
Damn, girl, you fine as hell.
Not bad.
Se ve buena esa película, what the fuck. ¿Qué va a pasar con la playera que me gané? Se las entrego regresando de mi viaje de Madrid. No nos hemos podido poner de acuerdo porque hay algunos que no pueden, otros que sí, entonces es un pedo coordinar a todos. Ya regresando de Madrid, pondremos fecha y los que puedan ese día, porque si no, ver lo que pasa ahorita ya nos atrasamos. Nick Fury, pero con otro. Me salió otro.
Flow, Flower, Journey, and you guys have been working on Sky for many years, to know.
Yeah, over 6 years.
Almost 6 years on this project, and I'm such a huge fan of what you and your team represent for our industry. We've obviously seen it on stage with Apple a couple of times, and you guys, I know, have been releasing it kind of around the world as a test, but we're getting very close to launch, right?
Yeah, we're actually here to announce the pre-order of our game on the App Store today.
Okay.
And as we talk right now, it's available to pre-order.
Oh, wow, okay.
And the game is coming out next month.
Okay.
And it's coming to Apple first,
okay,
on the iOS store.
Yep.
But it will come to other mobile platforms like Android and PC and console eventually.
All right, well, let's take a look at this. We'll talk more, but let's take a look at this brand new trailer for Sky.
Vamos a ver este nuevo tráiler. En lo que esperamos para lo de Xbox. Muy bien, muy bien. Se viene Meat como Vengador, ojalá. Va a ser Back Blood 4. Gears of guardados. Gears of guardados. Oh, mucho arte, mucho arte. Yo pensé que ya estábamos en Xbox, me timaron. Estamos a 15 minutos. De hecho, si yo apago esto, así está en Xbox ahorita. Así está en Xbox ahorita. Así que tranquilos, cracks, que ya estamos 15 minutitos a punto de iniciar. Nada más le pico un botón y estamos dentro, estamos dentro. Venga, venga, yo digo que dejemos unos buenos likes en el camino. El Digato dice que lo mismo, que el que no deje su like le toca un...
¡No, pito!
Es correcto. Entonces, si no dejan su like les va a tocar un...
¡No, pito!
Así que dejen su like si no quieren que les toque un...
¡No, pito!
Conste, ya quedamos, cracks. Me va a dar algo a mí también, crack.
All right, Sky coming in July, just like you said, Janelle. All right, and you've also got a live build here running on looks like iPad and iPhone, right?
Yeah, so this is a cross-platform game. Just wanted to show you that it works on different screen size and platform.
Now I'll be able to play with like my PS4 controller on my iPhone.
So I have the iPhone version. That's the account I've been playing for a long time, and today we're going to show you on the iPad version.
Okay.
And this is the user account. So this little orange girl is Genova, and I guess I should just what should I do? I guess I could make a laugh. Okay.
Tell us a bit about your vision for this game. Everyone knows
¿Qué pedo con este güey?
the idea of experiencing a world, with someone else, communicate with them. That was part of.
Como que no les está funcionando el demo.
This game has a different vision of kind of a shared experience with people. But what was your mission or vision for what you wanted to do?
Right. So when we started that game company, our goal is very simple. We love games. We grew up with games.
No les está funcionando el demo, amigos. Se les desconectó. No sé qué fue.
And so we made a lot of games in the past, trying to show that games can be something positive. Games
ya mejor veamos el tráiler porque el demo no funcionó.
Feedback we got is a lot of players love to play these type of games.
Qué poca abuela, eso debe ser muy frustrante, la verdad.
And we want to make a game that allow gamers who love games to play with the people they love, who may not.
Ya pasó Gear 5, no, crack, apenas
va. Their lovers, their children, and so it has to be an experience that's accessible to people. And so we spend a lot of time trying to make it. This is the game you can show the people you love, like why a game is awesome.
So take us through. demo or show a little bit of it. So what's the experience as we play it?
Okay, if we can cut to what I have here.
Ahora sí ya funcionó, dice, ya lo conecté.
Jenny is actually off the screen, but
playing real.
Yeah, so Jenny just kind of offered me
por el demo.
To unlock an ability to hug.
Yep.
So basically, I could say, "Hey, Jenny, let's have a hug," right? So I don't really see any games where in there
se pueden abrazar en el
so
juego.
I offer Jenny to hold my hand. A lot of people,
Qué bonito.
You know, when they take their family into the game, they're like a little bit nervous, don't know what to
Tomémonos
do.
de las manos y caminemos por la
Hold
pradera.
their hand and take them to places, right? And so let's go to.
Vamos a saltar por el mundo.
So here, Jenny is still with me.
Aquí traigo todavía a Jenny. Podemos volar.
Works in the air, works on the ground, and at maximum, if you have a big family, you can drag up to 8 people.
Si tienes una gran familia, puedes traer hasta 8 personas.
So 8 people, and you can also take them through the experience with
y después traer contigo al juego.
And so we did a lot of work to make this game a truly social experience, because a lot of parents I talked to wanted to be able to play the game when they are on a trip. They want to play a game with their kids.
Por si quieres jugar con tus hijos mientras estás de viaje, puedes usar esta cosa. Está muy raro ese juego, no se me antoja.
You know, we have a wide list of emotes. So here's like juggling.
Yep.
And you know.
Look at you juggle, Genova. Little did I know you had that.
Right. So we can also. A lot of people loved nonverbal communication of the game when we made Journey. So we even support live instruments. So
puedes usar los instrumentos para tocar.
Live play and everything. And I know it's also, and there's an idea also that you can kind of gift or give things to people in the game, right? The idea of like sharing things. So tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so
el peor
this game
pinche gameplay presentation
first, so
que he
we
visto en la
have to
vida.
make it free. Most of the games on mobile are free. And so a lot of the monetization on free games are, you know, rather aggressive.
Lucha 34 se viene en camino.
Family, and so we spend a lot of time to figure out how to make the game that, you know, doesn't give you this, you know, kind of predatory feeling when you actually spend money in the game. And so in Sky, most of the game is about giving.
Mucho del juego se trata de dar.
If you are spending money, you're spending money on the people you love.
Si gastas dinero en las personas que amas.
You know, that will not ruin the emotion of the game.
We all like to give gifts. Right? Awesome. All right. Well, Genova, thank you so much for giving us a sneak
preview. Muchas gracias, pero ya nos vamos, muchachos, porque tenemos que ir a ver lo de Microsoft, que está más interesante que tus mamadas, Saluditos.
Yes. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Genova. Sorry we had to rush you, but we'll get much more to play very soon. And now we interrupt your programming for a special report from Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning to you, Jack.
Hello, all you E3 goers out there. I'm that screaming, swearing, yelling that you're all sick of seeing. I hope you're all having a wonderful E3 time, the video game Christmas time of year, especially you, Jeff. Looking beautiful as always. I'm here to bring you the Jacksepticeye E3 weather forecast predictions for 2019. As you can see, we have a lovely forefront of gamers coming in from the east. My personal favorite prediction for this year's E3
es eso como un spot ahí para ganar tiempo en lo que está la presentación.
A lot of people are talking about George R. R. Martin.
La filtración que les decía, un nuevo juego de From Software.
I don't know. We don't know a whole lot about it.
Nadie sabe qué pedo, pero sabemos que
I was
viene.
very much looking forward to this Big Daddy Sony storm moving in from the south with a lot of talk about the PlayStation 5 and some new information that were going to come in from this. But the storm kind of just disappeared and didn't show up at all. Lastly, I'm very excited about the Hurricane Cyberpunk 2077 that's going to show up. Last time it showed up, it swept gamers up in its winds of hype. It kind of just swept up journalists first, and then the public gamers kind of got swept up a little after that. So hopefully we can all get swept up in the winds this time together. And that does it for my absolutely awful E3 predictions for this year. I wish I could be there in person. It seems like it's a really great time. I wish I could sit on Jeff's lap and ask for a new bicycle for Christmas, but what are you gonna do? I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your E3.
Espero que les guste el E3. Yo me voy, cracks. Ahí se quedan.
Bye.
All right, thanks, Jack, for that message. And now we're within 10 minutes of the big Microsoft press conference.
A menos de 10 minutos de la presentación de
Microsoft. Let's take a look at the predictions you guys have been
Vamos
making.
a ver las predicciones que dice la banda.
I came outside to see what everyone was talking about, and they're all on their phones. Just the way I like it. IRL,
ok, es pura F hasta ahorita, nada relevante.
All right, let's jump into what you guys are talking about.
F, así
man of the
grande.
people. He's in a sea of people.
Están haciendo tiempo
Everyone is
prácticamente,
wearing
nada más en lo que
sunscreen
empieza lo
and
bueno,
deodorant.
lo que viene nuestro hijo.
Sean calling it now. It'll be called Xbox Mercury. Ooh, let's get that going.
Se va a llamar
Send me,
Xbox Mercury.
Some tweets, hashtag YouTube E3. I want to know what your guys' predictions are. Scarlet is a shade of red. Mercury is red.
Oh fuck, me equivoqué de botón.
Maybe. Happy E3.
no
E3
cagué.
Xbox Day. Can't wait for Halo Infinite.
Sí, creo que
Gears
trabé el
5
stream.
and
Shit.
Cyberpunk. Definitely.
Ah, no, ya está ganando, ya está ganando.
PTK wrote this beautiful tweet. I'm going to say it a little dramatically. Today, some of us will walk away even more excited.
¿Cuándo Gears 5? Ahorita,
and some may
ahorita,
not.
después de estas
Either way,
basuras. En
today,
6
the
minutos.
video game industry gets to remind us why we love gaming. I love that. Loving all these bold predictions.
Me lleva porque me voy a tener que ir a media
because
conferencia. Bueno, no a media conferencia, pero casi al
going,
final.
right back here to discuss exactly
Estoy pensando cómo lo voy a hacer. Creo que voy a dejar el stream prendido y lo apago desde mi celular. Es lo único que se me
during the
ocurre.
press conference using the hashtag YouTube E3 and back to Jeff.
De regreso contigo, Jeff.
All right, well, speaking
Platícanos.
of predictions, to help me make sense of what's about to happen, we've got Lucy O'Brien, Tyler Pappas, and Andy McNamara. Guys, great to have you with us for our 5-minute rundown to all things Xbox. So,
5 minutes, 5 whole minutes.
Estamos a 5 minutos,
what
nada
can we-
más. Oh,
Lucy,
qué emoción.
what's the thing that you're most hoping that's going to
¿Qué es lo que creen que van a ver ahorita?
Well, I think we're going to see Scarlet. I think that we're going to see new consoles. Well, I think
Vamos
we're
a ver.
going to
see the actual box?
I think we're going to see the actual box. I think that
Vamos a ver la nueva caja, el nuevo Xbox.
Okay. I admit it. I admit
said
it.
what's going to fulfill your heart. You may be crying when we come back.
Exactly, but this will fulfill my heart. I believe we will see two sort of variants on this console. I think we'll see a high-end one.
Se trabó el directo. No, no, no se trabó nada.
I think
Todo va
Xbox
perfecto.
has been teasing this.
Right.
And
this is their big moment. The thing with Xbox, this is their big moment of the year, where they sort of they save everything. Like Gears 5, we haven't even seen since E3 last year. It's like they really focus on this 2 hours to represent everything.
Exactly, and I think that we wouldn't have been receiving those teasers if they weren't going to deliver. Like we're going to see more than specs.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to see something. I wonder if we're going to see the actual box. What would?
Creo que vamos a ver la caja, el Xbox.
Will they have?
¿Quieren que veamos el Xbox?
No
Sí.
Platforms or
Fuck,
yes, they're going to be games. But do you think it's about more than just games?
I think it's definitely about more than just games. I mean, I think last year their conference was great because it was really all about games. This year we're probably not going to get as much because they do have some agendas to kind of get through with new hardware, with talking about their streaming service and how they're going to move forward. So, but I mean, I'm here for the Halo, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Estoy aquí por Halo, cracks.
There's a lot of rumors that we'll see kind of a Halo demo.
I hope so, and I
todos esperan ver algo de Halo.
Like I'm hopeful not only for Halo, but I'm hopeful for them to come into this one a little more thoughtful. I guess I don't want to see Halo from the 90s or 2000 redone. I'd like to see a real reimagining of what the Halo universe can be because it's a powerful franchise and I think it could be.
It kind of lost its way.
¿Vas a decir todo lo que digan?
I think so a little bit, and so I mean that's what I would love to see. I mean I think that to me would be a highlight of a show here. Would be
that'd be
if
hot.
they really,
Halo could own
really
Halo,
that.
Halo, Halo, Halo.
Porting and Halo 2 and
Asli Gato está emocionado por Halo.
Yeah. All right, Tyler, what are you hoping in your heart of hearts that Xbox will bring for you?
¿Tú qué piensas?
What I'm hoping to see is a lot more of the advancements in AR and VR that we've recently
Espero ver
seen
algo
across
referente
mobile
con
phones.
la realidad virtual y la realidad
That's kind of my
aumentada.
background with the Minecraft content. So to see those more directly communicating with each other is something I'm really looking forward to with the new consoles. And Microsoft always has ways of throwing in their new software with Azure, xCloud, and I'm just excited to be able to basically take my game wherever I want to go, whether it's in my pocket or on the console at home or anywhere else.
Yeah, no,
Dejen su like, amigos, dejen su like porque esto se va a poner on fire. Estamos a 3 minutos. 3 minutos. Es momento de que tuiteemos de que ya está esto listo.
Does that change, you think, how Xbox approaches E3?
I mean, I think that it really has room to kind of go all out Right. Because there is no, like, ooh, let's feel our way. What is Sony going to do? How are we going to bat that?
And third parties, sort of, you're either on this.
Creo que esta guerra de consolas se va a poner bastante buena, ¿eh?
Like, that's another thing where it's like, they're normally competing, right? Like,
exactly. Exactly. There's more, I feel like there's possibly more strategy when you're going up against a Sony. And I feel like in this conference, they can just go, we're just going to go all out. Like, let's do it. Let's just announce. I mean, this is wish thinking about, like, I want them to go all out.
I think it's a big power move. I think the fact that they've got really the only live conference going on right now, you're going to have that direct audience feedback. You're going to hear the woos. You're going to hear the excitement there. And I think it puts a lot more attention on this conference.
But look, it's an interesting time, too, because Microsoft has this deal with Sony for, you know...
Microsoft tiene esta pelea con Sony desde hace mucho tiempo.
Games like that are coming to Switch.
¿Quién es el mejor? ¿Quién es el más nuevo?
Manifests itself in any way here at all, or if it does become very much still like an Xbox press conference. And I think PC is going to be another big thing that they're going to focus on.
¿Creen que la PC sea algo en lo que se enfoquen
PC ecosystem
en este año?
Games and whatnot, which typically we haven't seen a lot of at Xbox. From what I've heard, that's going to be like a big part of the story too.
Well, I hope they focus on, I think this is an opportunity. I loved last year's show, but a lot of times I went like, oh, these are games I could play on PlayStation as well, right? I know they talked about that they were going to have 14 titles that were, you know, from Xbox Studios, right? And I think that that's important to note. I'd love to see them assert themselves again as a publisher, right? Right? I mean, I think that's
creo que deben sacar más juegos exclusivos, más juegos de ellos en particular.
IP and stuff like that. Like, what can they show? Will they acquire new studios? Like last year, they got, you know, applause when they announced they were acquiring some studios. So it'll be interesting to see. Like,
la gente se puso muy feliz cuando el año pasado anunciaron de que estaban comprando nuevos estudios para desarrollar más juegos exclusivos.
Their own stage. And we're about a minute away from it right
now. Estamos prácticamente a un minuto de que empiece.
We're going to watch it together and react after, right?
Y vamos a reaccionar una vez que eso termine.
Sabemos
que Gears 5 viene. Sabemos que viene Borderlands 3. Sabemos que viene Halo. Ya hay Fallen Order.
As Andy said, rumors that Halo is going to show up in some way.
Hay muchos rumores de Halo también alrededor de
lots of other leaks and rumors about other things we'll see, but it's going to be a jam-packed show.
Va a ser un show bastante lleno de cosillas suculentes.
From what we're told. And it's happening right here at the Microsoft Theater.
Y está pasando exactamente aquí en Los Ángeles en el Microsoft Theater.
Right after, we'll be back to react with our panelists.
Acabando esto regresaremos para reaccionar a lo más importante que anunció Xbox.
I know of a few surprises that I think.
Sé que van a haber muchas sorpresas.
Last time I checked, Twitter hadn't leaked yet, so.
Y Twitter ha estado filtrando algunas cosas, así que.
Right now, we're going to head on over to the Microsoft Theater for Phil Spencer.
Vamos con Phil Spencer y el equipo del Microsoft Theater allá en Los Ángeles.
And then we'll see what the fan reaction is. But you know, one thing is we saw earlier with Phil Harrison here. Microsoft has xCloud, which is their streaming strategy. We're hopefully going to hear more about as well. That's the idea of being able to play an Xbox game on your console. Here we go. Check it out.
0. 9, ahí va otra vez el conteo. 8, 7, 6. Chat, los quiero atractivos el chat, nada de estar durmiéndose, niños. 3, 2, Juan.
This is the Xbox E3 2019 briefing.
This is the Xbox One. La señor francés. Venga, venga, venga.
Apúntele bien. Apúntele bien.
Thank you.
Vamos a ver, muchachos.
Corporate model is the oldest and most efficient structure history has ever shown us.
Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature of colonial life. The colony must never lose faith. That is what the board provides. Security in a senseless and chaotic world. This is Halcyon, the furthest colony in the galaxy, proudly owned and operated by corporations. Everything we have, everything we are,
todo lo que tenemos, todo lo que somos,
we owe to them.
se lo debemos a esta corporación.
They are always with us.
Siempre han estado con nosotros.
No one has ever gone against them.
Nadie ha ido en contra de ellos.
But a stranger has just arrived.
Pero un extraño.
Someone who's challenging the corporate board. Someone who's digging up their secrets.
Alguien que está sacando sus secretos.
Someone who could be a
Alguien que puede ser un villano.
Or a hero.
O un héroe.
Stopped. I owe you one. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me.
Or a psychopath.
O un maldito psicópata. Pero ordénalo hoy y obtén acceso. Ay, juégalo con el Xbox Game Pass en el lanzamiento. Se me hace tipo Fallout, pero raro, ¿no?
I suppose time will tell, but
supongo que el tiempo lo dirá.
This stranger chooses to be, the Halcyon colony will never be the same.
Nunca seremos lo mismo si cambia la colonia. Como un Borderlands, Fallout.
The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine.
Okay.
Please welcome,
por favor, den la bienvenida.
Ronnie Tucker.
Ronnie Tucker. Aplausos, aplausos.
At E3 2018, we announced that Ninja Theory had joined Xbox Game Studios.
El año pasado nos anunciamos de que Ninja se unió a Xbox.
In achieving the creative ambition of our teams.
Lo que queremos es unirnos para crear esta nueva ambición de los equipos.
And in the near future, we'll be sharing details on all of these projects.
Les vamos a enseñar todos nuestros proyectos.
When we joined Xbox Game Studios, we already had a very exciting game several years in the making.
Cuando nos unimos a Xbox ya teníamos algo cocinando.
To share this with you.
Y venimos al E3 solo para enseñarles esto.
As creative director, I'm stoked to be here.
Como directora creativa, estoy muy emocionada de estar aquí.
It combines two of my gaming passions: third-person action combat.
Me gustan los juegos de tercera persona y de acción y mucho multijugador.
Our technical alpha is kicking off in just a couple of weeks, and we'd love for you to sign up, get involved, and tell us what you think.
Queremos que se metan, que se involucren.
Come and join us for a
y
game.
Que jueguen este juego. Y si están aquí en el 3, vengan a probarlo al stand. Esperemos que les guste. Esto se llama Bleeding Edge.
World
Premier Mundial.
¡Oh, pito!
Cálmate, señor, no esté de grosero. Ya sabemos que quieren ver a Gears of War, pero tranquilos, tranquilos. Cancioncita ricolina. Escucha nice, nice, nice. Splatoon para mayores. Del director creativo de Devil May Cry, decía. Bleeding Edge. Alpha empieza el 27 de junio. Únanse a nosotros. Se ve medio extraño, pero podría probarlo, Silencio, silencio sepulcral. ¿Qué pasó aquí? ¡Ulala! ¿Qué es eso que está ahí? ¿Qué es este misterio? Ori. Ok, ya vi qué juego es. Ya falta otro Fortnite, dicen acá. No manches. Es Halo, no es Halo, es Ori. Ya lo habían anunciado este juego que iba a venir. O-R-I. And the Winds of the Wisp. Y los vientos de las avispas. ¿Cuánto lleva el directo? ¿10 minutos? ¿15? 11 de febrero de 2020. Es bellísimo, dicen acá. Sube el volumen, ¿le sube un poco? Ustedes mandan, cracks. Nada más que estaba muy fuerte hace rato, así que por eso lo hago. Minecraft. Gracias por la sub y el follow. Minecraft 2000 en 2020. ¿Modo historia de Minecraft o qué? ¿Podrá esto regresar a Minecraft a su gran gloria? Minecraft 2, deberían sacar un Minecraft 2, eso sí estaría bueno. Si es Minecraft 2, ¿eh? Eso sí lo jugaría. Se ve chido, esto que están haciendo se ve bien. Pero es como un tipo juego de acción, ¿no? O sea, como con objetivos y eso. Minecraft Dungeons. Minecraft. Se veía interesante, lo jugaría nada más porque es cooperativo, como para echar el cotorreo en stream. Podría ser. Ahora con nosotros, su padre, el sensei, la leyenda, Phil Spencer.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We on Team Xbox live for this exact moment.
Todo el equipo de Xbox se prepara para este maldito momento. Cuando nos venimos a juntar para enseñarles lo más suculento de todo. Y el momento en el que ustedes pueden experimentar nuevas historias y nuevas experiencias por la primera vez.
This moment isn't just about finding some new games. It's about discovering your new games.
Se trata de que ustedes descubran sus nuevos juegos. Este momento decisivo es clave en su historia del gaming. Para que ustedes puedan marcar esos trofeos y momentos con sus amigos.
And will be dedicated to unleashing the next new games for you to discover.
Por eso siempre nos encargamos en el equipo de Xbox de nuevas cosas. Así que ya sean uno de los miles que están aquí en el teatro de Microsoft, o uno de los millones que están viéndonos desde lejos, bienvenidos al E3 2019, cracks.
This right now is the single most creative and energizing time in gaming history. Games and gamers together now have the sheer magnitude to be a significant unifying force for the world.
Ahora los gamers pueden unirse para el mundo. No entiendo qué quiere llegar este hombre.
Of creative possibility. With more games, more creators,
más juegos, más creadores
y
más jugadores en la industria que jamás antes.
Were everywhere.
Y hay jugadores en todos lados. Por más de 2 décadas, el número de jugadores en el juego se ha triplicado. Hay más de 2 billones en todo el planeta. Y con nuevos saltos tecnológicos podemos jugar lo que queramos, con quien queramos y donde se nos antoje. Desde el equipo de Xbox, cada decisión está marcada por nuestro sentir de estar enfocados en los gamers. Queremos conectar a todo el mundo con los juegos que ellos quieren y con los amigos que ellos quieren. Y ayudarlos a que jueguen lo que se les antoje. Ya, mucho choro, mucha emoción.
This is why we keep innovating hardware and services. It's why we're uniting communities through crossplay.
Por eso seguimos creando nuevo hardware y uniendo comunidades con crossplay.
Above all, gaming is for you.
Más importante que todos, el gaming es para ustedes. Por eso nos vamos a desarrollar los nuevos juegos para ustedes. Esto lo que van a ver ahora es lo más grande que han visto jamás en todo este año.
Today, from the thousands of games in development across Xbox One and Windows PC, we're highlighting 60 games for you.
Vamos a enseñar 16 juegos 60 juegos el día de hoy.
14 games from Xbox Game Studios.
Incluidos 14 juegos de propios nuestros.
Games premiering in Xbox Game Pass.
Y más de 30 juegos exclusivos que van a estar también dentro del Game Pass.
In addition to showcasing all of these games over the show,
además de todos estos juegos que les voy a enseñar,
what's next
les voy a enseñar qué sigue con Xbox Game Studios. Platicar del Project xCloud y sobre nuestra nueva consola. Muchas gracias por unirse con nosotros. Vamos a darle, chaval. Ya suéltalo, dicen acá. Ok, empezamos con Star Wars. No mames, neta no me va a dar tiempo. Son muchas cosas. Esto va a durar más de 2 horas. Me voy a tener que ir. Les voy a tener que dejar el stream corriendo. O sea, simplemente no va a dar. Ya que no tiene el shampoo. ¿Quién eres tú? Bueno, de esto lo vimos un poquito ayer en el stream de EA.
Not all of them.
A Jedi.
Un Jedi. Soy el tío Jedi.
We have to stop them. That's the plan.
The Jedi.
Los Jedi no se han perdido aún. La esperanza no está perdida. Es perrísimo, ese papayón de Celayón. Qué bonis, qué bonis.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
Aquí está tu magia, perro.
Se ve bien, se ve bien.
World premiere.
Uno tras otro, crack. Eso, así me gusta. Esto está así, tupido. Así mantengo el hype en mi corazón. ¿Qué es esto? Se ve interesante. Me gustan los jueguitos de ese estilo de terror. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Están activados los stickers? Sí, sí están activados.
Peter Shannon, a 9-year-old boy went missing on Saturday. This afternoon, the authorities are organizing a search in the Black Hills Forest.
Okay, Bullet. Let's find this kid. Wait up, Bullet! Bullet!
El perrito, se escapó el perrito, ¿verdad? ¿Dónde estoy? Pero ordénalo y juégalo en Xbox Game Pass al lanzamiento. What the fuck? ¡Hala, chaval!
Okay, Bullet. Let's find this kid.
Silent Hill dicen por acá. No, no creo así. Outlast 3, Half-Life 3, no sé si definitivamente. La bruja de Blair. La bruja de Blair. ¿Cuánto? ¡La bruja de Blair! Arranqué los audífonos. ¡Hala, chaval! Este va a estar bueno, ¿eh? Venga, venga. Este también es buenazo. Buen juego, buen juego. Es un ciclo, chaval, dice.
V, my man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news. Are you alone?
Estás en todas las noticias, crack. Bueno, estos no los otros, sí, porque es gameplay, así que.
You got the chip? All right, start her up, bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up? We're gonna be with you in a minute.
Ya regresamos, crack, dame una segunda.
Man, your neck, it's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment, we do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
Cyberpunk, este Cyberpunk se ve bueno. F. ¿Es Cyberpunk? Es correcto, Cyberpunk.
Initiating combat mode.
Go!
Destination confirmed.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Alright, in and out! We're rich! Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie!
Oh, le dieron a su amigo.
No. Okay, get to a clinic now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go!
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be okay.
is required.
Just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good that we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry.
Lo siento, crack, me voy a morir. No manches. Se ve muy loco gráficamente, ¿no? Digo, seguramente es una cinemática, pero se ve como una película, o sea, wow.
Just take the chip decks.
Every corporal cop in this city is gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
Vendo Kika en el... Ya lo F para este güey. Ya le salió la furia, Saiyajin. Se me trabó la mano, Cyberpunk, se ve bueno este,
Apúntele bien. Wake the up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
No mames, ¿es Kenny Reeves? What the fuck? Kenny Reeves? ¡Alas, chaval!
Apúntele bien.
John Wick regresa.
Please welcome Keanu Reeves.
What the fuck? Eso no me lo esperaba, vaquero.
How's it going?
What's up, man, niggas?
Hello, Los Angeles.
La gente está loca, la gente está loca.
Yeah. All right. Good to see you. Thank you. All right. All right.
Ya cállense, déjenme hablar. Déjenme les platico de algo.
I mean, we gotta talk to you about something.
Les tengo que platicar sobre algo.
CD Projekt Red.
Estos muchachones
Cyberpunk 2077.
de Cyberpunk.
All right. A while back, the guys from CD Projekt
Estos
Red
muchachones
approached me and
se
asked me
acercaron
to be a
conmigo y
part
me
of their
dijeron,
new project,
¿por qué no vienes aquí
Cyberpunk 2077.
y bailas con nosotros?
They were going on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline. How you'd be able to
Me dijeron
customize your character through
cómo vas a poder
in-game
customizar a tu
choices.
personaje, la gran
And it's not
historia, este
something I knew
mundo
before, but I was
abierto.
excited by. And I'm always drawn to fascinating stories.
Me gustan mucho las historias fascinantes.
Cyberpunk is set in a metropolis of the future.
Está en una metrópoli del futuro.
Become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of
Tu
the
jugador es
city.
un mercenario que lo busca la policía.
Okay, but let me tell you.
Déjame le platico de algo.
The feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future.
La sensación de estar ahí en las calles del futuro está bastante sabrosa. Your breath, le dicen, tú quitas el aliento. Qué suculento eres, mi queridísimo Kenny Reeves. Es momento de ponernos cachondos.
Do you guys want to know when there's the release date?
¿Quieren saber cuándo se lanza esta cosa?
Yeah. All right.
Está bien.
Then check this out.
Entonces chequen esto, por favor.
Ready now?
Qué buena revelación, ¿eh? Se mamaron. ¿Cuándo creen que salga este año o hasta el siguiente? Yo digo que a finales. Hagan sus apuestas en el chat. John Wick 4, precuela de Cyberpunk, confirma. 2019. Va para pacas hasta el otro año. Abril, 16 de abril del 2020. Será en el 2077.
World Premiere.
Venga. Qué buena conferencia, le están rompiendo, cracks. Está rica. ¿Qué es esto? Pokémon 1.0. Pokémon Blue Color Ultra Onda Vital Switch Edition. Xbox está sacando completa, se le está sacando así, dando la vuelta, así, y la puso sobre la mesa, crack. Música de Minecraft, dice. Mansión Foster para amigos. Ay, tan re loco.
Que siempre están vivos.
¡No, pito! Señor, no sea grosero. Respete los juegos bonitos. Venga, venga, muy bien. Están de regreso. Oh, los Battletoads. Yo jugué hace años. Años lo que le sigue. Juégalo en Xbox Game Pass en el lanzamiento. Le están metiendo muchas cosas al Xbox Game Pass, El VesK llorando. Muchas cosas, Habrá que ver la conferencia de Sony. Bueno, no va a ser conferencia, va a ser un streaming como los de Nintendo. Deben de anunciar algo bien, porque la verdad es que los de Xbox le están dejando muy alta la vara, ¿Qué es eso? No entiendo qué estamos viendo ahora. ¿Como un juego de papel? Este juego es casi mi infancia, sí, es bueno. Era bueno. Ok, la ronda de juegos indie. Todos estos juegos en el Xbox Game Pass. ¿Alguien sabe si ya sale Halo? No Halo, no Gears. Yo creo que va a ser lo último, Usualmente es lo último que enseñan. Me guardan las joyitas para el final. Venga, cracks, dejen su like. Ya casi somos 2000 en vivo. Muy bien, saluditos. Pero hay pocos likes, comparado con todos los que estamos aquí. Es que dejen esos likes si les está gustando lo que está anunciando, que se ve bastante bueno.
All the ID at Xbox games you just saw
will premiere on Xbox Game Pass day
Sarah Bond,
1.
la líder de las partnerships en Xbox. Muchos de los juegos que vieron se van a lanzar primero en el Xbox Game Pass. Lo que Xbox Game Pass quiere es proveerles los juegos que ustedes quieren. Mi equipo se encarga de buscar a todos los desarrolladores para crear partnerships y alianzas con ellos, para que puedas descubrir tu nuevo juego. Personajes icónicos, historias, todo para ti a descubrir. Nos fascina ver el gran éxito que ha tenido los juegos, introduciendo estos juegos a nuevos jugadores y creando nuevos fans. Desde el lanzamiento hemos triplicado el número de juegos que tenemos ahí. Todo tipo de juegos.
Every Xbox Game Studios title you see today will premiere in Game Pass day 1.
La mayoría de los que van a ver aquí se van a dar en Premiere con el Xbox Game Pass del día 1.
We are thrilled to announce new titles coming to Xbox Game Pass on console today, including Batman Arkham
Game Pass
Knight,
igual Netflix de juegos, esencialmente sí.
Metro Exodus,
disponibles a partir del día de hoy, Metro Exodus, Hollow Knight, Batman y Borderlands The Handsome Collection. Disponibles desde ahorita. Si tienen Xbox Game Pass ya lo pueden descargar.
Our mission at Xbox is for you to be able to play any game with anyone, anywhere.
Nuestra misión es que jueguen siempre que quieran, cuando quieran y donde quieran.
That is why last month
por esa razón, el mes pasado
Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Anunciamos Xbox Game Pass, pero para la PC. Ese va a estar bueno, papu.
Today, the Game Pass journey on PC begins. Now, PC players can discover their next favorite game with Xbox
Ahora
Game
los jugadores de
Pass.
PC también pueden descubrir estos nuevos juegos. Hemos curado muchos juegos para la PC particularmente.
And for the first time on PC, starting with Halo Reach, the entire Master Chief Collection.
Por primera vez en PC, la versión Master Chief de Halo con el Xbox Game Pass de PC.
Woo! We are thrilled to share
Estamos emocionados.
Xbox Game Pass for PC launches in open beta today.
El día de hoy se lanza en beta abierta el Xbox Game Pass para la PC. Está bueno, ese sí me lo ando comprando, la verdad. Porque en la PC juego muchísimo más que en el Xbox. Y si puedo jugar Halo en pinche 4K Full HD, RTX al 1000, uff, papá. Creo que hay potencial ahí, Bueno, esos también son algunos de los juegos que van a estar dentro. ¿Gear 5? ¿What? ¿Halo Reach? ¿Va a estar en el Xbox Game Pass Gear 5? ¿De lanzamiento? Wow, what the fuck. Wolfenstein 2. Trae buenos juegos, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Ese ahí lo tengo. Más de 100 juegos de alta calidad para la PC. Entra a la beta hoy. $9.99 al mes. Está bueno, trae buenos juegos.
Xbox Game Pass for PC is here now. Try it out by downloading the all-new Xbox app on Windows. And
descarguen la app de
if you
Xbox
want
en
it
Windows.
all, we have created a membership just for you.
Y si lo quieres todo,
Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
tenemos una nueva presentación que es para los que quieren todo en todos lados. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, que seguro es Xbox One y PC.
Xbox Game Pass for console with over 100 great games.
Lo tienes en la consola.
Xbox Live Gold, an unrivaled gaming community.
Xbox Live
and
Gold.
Now, Xbox Game Pass for PC at no
Y Xbox
additional
Game Pass
charge.
por PC gratis. No mames, está buenísimo. $15, Xbox Game Pass en la consola, Xbox Live y en PC.
And because it's E3,
Está muy
everyone
barato.
can jump in and play today for $1.
Y solo porque es el E3, los que se unan ahorita les
Now
costará
go
solo
discover
$1 y empezar a
your
jugar.
next favorite game.
¡Papá! Xbox Gold a $1 a comprarlo. Solo va a ser un mes, pero no importa. No está mal. Me fui un segundo, ¿qué pasó? No, te estás perdiendo varias cosas, ¿sí, crack? Guerra de consolas. Falta todavía Play, vamos a ver qué trae PlayStation. Tengo esperanza también. Unos muchachillos estos. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. ¿En qué minuto fue Gears? No me acuerdo, crack. Pero salió solo una imagen. Ahorita vamos a ver seguro el anuncio oficial. Por $1 este mes. El primer mes va a ser $1. Pues para que lo pruebes y ya la renovación automática y donde te la dejan ir con todo. Pero bueno, pues, no está mal el negocio, el deal. Venga, cracks, dejen su like si esto les está gustando, A mí sí. ¿Qué es esto? Es como un simulador de aviones, ¿no? Plane Simulator 2019.
Apúntale bien.
GTA 6 en acá.
¡No, pito!
Do you remember a time?
¡Uf! Es el juego de From Software. El de Game of Thrones.
Cities collapsed.
El de Game of Thrones, estoy casi
When the
seguro.
smallest of choices echoed through the
Casi
pages
seguro.
of history.
Venga. Puede que me
It was an
equivoque.
age
Ah, no, Dragon Empire Age. Ya me estaba dando algo, güey. Dije es el de Game of Thrones. Age of Empires en 4K.
Juega los mapas zombies de Bono. Saludos desde SP.
Saludos, mi queridísimo Mario Brasa Soul. Saludos hasta España, crack. Un abrazo. Bueno.
Razors?
Age of Empires 4K.
I see you at a donkey's age. Welcome to beautiful Colorado. Home to the Purple Mountains Master G.
¿Quién es ese? ¿El oloroso
The
Pete?
Rockies.
¿De Toy Story?
Hike through colorful canyons. Get up close and personal with a wild and woolly.
Juégalo, otro que juegas en Xbox Game Pass de inicio.
Sample home-cooked delicacies. Eat where the locals eat. Visit Colorado Springs.
Visita Colorado Springs.
There's so much to see and do in this post-apocalyptic winter wonderland. Meet new people. Make new friends. Colorado has colorful characters and friendly faces everywhere you look. See our beautiful airport.
¿Qué juego es este?
And don't forget to pick yourself up a nifty souvenir. So don't be shy. Colorado's waiting for you.
Si es el oloroso Pete este güey de Toy Story.
First round's on you.
Wastelands 3. Bueno, nunca jugué los pasados, así que no les podría decir algo al respecto de eso.
Please welcome Head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty.
Vamos a ver a Matt Booty.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Games are at the heart of our mission. Over the last year,
we added 7 new game development studios to Xbox.
El año pasado agregamos a 7 nuevos estudios de desarrollo
to
al
see some of
equipo
these
de Xbox.
studios already sharing new games on our E3 stage, and there's more to come. I have the privilege of working with some of the best studios
Tengo el
around the
privilegio de
globe.
trabajar con algunos de los estudios más
Great
talentosos del
studios
mundo.
are about people, teams, and ideas.
Y para mí se trata
Our
del equipo y
success
las ideas que
comes down
tengo.
to one thing.
Todo se reduce a una
Creating
cosa.
great games that players love.
Crear
And
grandes
great
juegos que
games
la gente juega
come
y
from
quiere.
great developers.
Y grandes juegos
That's
vienen de
why
grandes desarrolladores.
I'm honored today to announce
Hoy estoy emocionado de
that
anunciarles
joining Xbox Studios is
que se une al equipo de Xbox.
Double Fine Productions.
Double Fine Productions, no sé quiénes sean. Pero todos están muy emocionados.
Double Fine has been a beacon of creativity and spirit in game development for almost 20 years with classic games like Psychonauts, Brutal Legend, and Broken Age.
Ellos han hecho
I'm
juegos
looking
como Broken
forward
Age,
to Double
Psychonauts y
Fine
Brutal Legend.
joining Xbox and seeing what we create together. Please join me in welcoming the founder and president of Double Fine Productions, Tim Schafer.
Por favor, acompáñenme y denle un aplauso a Tim Schafer.
Hello.
Alice.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Matt. We are so excited to be joining Xbox Game Studios, and I'm here to personally reassure you, Matt. I don't know what you've heard, but I'm a team player. Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff.
Lo que necesiten lo haremos para ustedes. Halo,
Excel stuff,
Forza.
whatever you want, we are there.
Lo que necesiten nosotros lo hacemos.
Yeah.
Tim, we just want you to make great games.
Solo queremos que hagas juegos fantásticos.
In that case, we brought a brand new trailer for Psychonauts 2. Take a look if you
En ese caso, les trajimos un nuevo trailer para Psychonauts 2. Chéquenlo. Nunca jugué los de Psychonauts, pero todo el mundo decía que era muy bueno. Gracias por la donación, mi queridísimo Mario. Saluditos. Saluditos, crack.
We're on a mission.
Rasputin?
I'm on him. Looking for me?
¿Ustedes jugaron Psychonauts?
Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Roboto.
De verdad que la gente que lo juega así apasionadamente dice que es muy bueno. Como los fans lo aman.
I won't tell anyone. I promise. No, please.
Minecraft 4K. Qué malos.
World premiere.
Premier mundial. Uf. ¿Otra cosa de Star Wars? Oh, es Lego. What the fuck. No manches. Todas las 9 películas en un nuevo juego. Lego Star Wars, la saga de Skywalker. ¡Ese se ve bueno! Se ve curioso. Viene en 2020. ¿Ya pasaron Halo? Not yet. Aún no. Dragon Bolas. Kakaroto. Por favor, derrota a Freezer.
Y de que te siempre están vivos, están vivos.
Es la historia de los Saiyan, pero está curioso, se ve bastante bien. Como que le mejoraron mucho las animaciones y esto, ¿no? Project Z. Proyecto Z. Dragon Ball Z Kakaroto. Inicio de 2020. Está raro ese, se ve interesante, ¿eh? Sí lo andaba jugando nada más por el
World
Kakaroto.
premiere.
Nos vemos, crack. Cuídate, Fer. Esos otakus dicen acá. Ya sé, di gato, ya me tengo que ir.
Surprise for you.
Okay.
You want to guess what it is?
This is an outfit for a newborn. You bought it this morning. You wanted to surprise me.
I'm sorry.
You're pregnant.
You know?
I know because
¿Qué es esto?
you already gave it to me. This has happened before.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father.
Llevamos 50 minutos, yes.
Why are you doing this? My father died.
Died of a heart attack?
No, I didn't have anything to do with...
Any second now, he's gonna knock on that door. Help me.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Police, open up.
That's him.
Did you call the police?
We have a warrant. Please open the door.
I didn't do anything.
We're here to help.
Don't listen to him. I'm your only chance.
Open the door right now.
You know me. I love you. You have to believe me.
Stop.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
Hey!
Estás bajo arresto.
You're home. What are you doing? Are you okay?
Se ve medio raro ese juego. Jumpin. ¿Salió Hitman? No, nada. FBI Open the door. Open up. Gears a 1. Bambi regresa. Remasterizado.
¡Ah, pito!
Es Bambi, ¿no? Qué bonito se ve ese juego. Sí se ve bonito. Bambi the Game. Sí. ¿Qué es eso? Qué buenos Spark. Muchas gracias a los que... ¿Qué día de play? Aún no dicen, creo. No sé, ahora te confirmo. Gears of War es Gears, ¿verdad? Es Gears, güey. Salió, yo vi ahí que salió este... F en el chat en ese momento. Unidos por la sangre.
From the Coalition, Studio Head Rod Ferguson.
Venga, cracks.
Thanks, everyone. We're excited to announce that Gears 5 is releasing on September 10th.
Gears 5, septiembre 10.
And if you want to play 4 days early,
y si
you
quieres
can,
jugar 4 días
with our Ultimate
antes,
Edition or membership in the newly announced Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Lo puedo usar con el nuevo Xbox Game Pass.
With Gears of War 4, we wanted to earn your trust.
Con Gears 4 queremos tu confianza.
By doing new things never seen in
Con Gears 5 estamos empujando las
cosas
cosas aún más allá.
In July, join us for our Versus multiplayer tech test, where you'll be one of the first to play our all-new competitive game type, Arcade.
En julio, únete con nosotros para probar este nuevo modo que tenemos.
Hands-on with the all-new Horde mode and see how character abilities can turn the tide on the battlefield. In September, we return to the biggest Gears campaign ever, where we'll explore more of Kate's harrowing journey and celebrate our launch on September 10th.
En septiembre celebraremos nuestro lanzamiento.
But what are we talking about today?
¿Pero de qué vamos a hablar?
Today, it's a brand new way to fight the swarm.
Hoy vamos a tener una nueva manera de pelear contra
los malévolos. You and your squad infiltrate the hive, plant the bomb, and escape with your life.
Tú y tu equipo tienen que entrar, plantar una bomba y escapar.
It's everything you love about Gears turned up to 11.
Esto es lo que amas de Gears, subido un poquito de nivel. Ay, 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 ay. Soy del diablo, muchacho. ¿Quién está ahí? ¿Es el DJ Gato, acaso?
Apúntele bien.
¿Acaso son los Illuminati?
They attacked, and we lost everything. Everything except the need for revenge. This might look like a surrender, but it's not. It's an invasion.
Wow, se ve muy bien. Ya se despertaron. Bobby. copyright. Pinche canción con copyright. Ah, pues F para el stream ya valió madre. Que reviso que no me vayan a tumbar porque pinches canciones. Yeah. Doom 5, ¿qué pedo? Ahí te va. Guárdame este cuchillito, perro.
Aquí está tu magia, perro.
Ay, caray. Metal Gear Survival. Desmonetizado por 10, sí. Es un nuevo modo, ¿no? Entras, pones una bomba y tienes que escapar antes de que te atrape el gas. Escape. Viene a Gear 5. Va a ser bueno.
I hope you enjoyed your taste of Escape, an aggressive 3-player co-op experience, perfect for
Espero que
your
les haya
living room
gustado.
couch. But it's not just
Una
about
experiencia
busting
cooperativa de
hives.
3
You can build them
personas.
too, and challenge your friends with the experiences you create. And tonight, join me on Mixer as we challenge these 3 WWE superstars,
Hoy
Xavier Woods,
están en Mixer estos
AJ
muchachones.
Styles, and Tyler Breeze, to survive a gameplay deep dive from right here in the Hive.
Para probar
For
este
those at
modo
home,
para
in
todos
the next 2
ustedes.
days, you and your friends can play in select Microsoft stores.
En algunas tiendas de
So good luck
Microsoft
outrunning the
de
swarm,
todo el
and
mundo
we'll
van a
see
poder
you on the
jugar esto.
leaderboards. Oh, and for anyone who pre-orders or plays within the first week, we've got something special.
Y para los
just
que
for
jueguen
you.
la primera semana o hagan la preventa, tenemos algo especial para ustedes. Ah, bueno, hay unos güeyes en Mixer jugando que si los quieren ir a ver, bueno, están en vivo, al parecer. ¿Sí? Uf, papá Terminator. ¿Cuánto? ¡Ay, papá! Skin de Terminator, no me jodas. What the fuck. Preordénalo y obtén el skin de Terminator ahora. Se mamaron. Y la campaña no han sido nada. Ahora más elite que antes. El control más avanzado del mundo. Ok. Ahora vas a poder ajustar los sticks. Ahora saqué un nuevo control. Para poder disparar más rápido. Modificaciones en el control prácticamente. Más maneras de customizar. Tres perfiles preguardados. Conectividad Bluetooth. Diseñado para que dure más tiempo. 40 horas de carga, de juego por carga. Se ve bonis el control. Dying Light 2. Venga. Juego de zombies.
When my father saved my life, he told me never to forget who I am, where I come from. But in this place,
Pilas recargables.
nobody even wants to know my name. Getting
No, trae
attached.
pila, o sea, trae una pila recargable, no de que tú le tienes que meter las pilas, ¿sabes? Es como el de PlayStation, pues. El de conchufas y te cargas.
Because when darkness comes,
Relájense.
I might be gone.
Está buenísimo el control, me imagino la consola. A ver qué tal. Yo ni trabajo y necesito dinero.
Virus tore society apart, but I won't let it turn me into an animal. Staying alive became the essence of our existence, yet life must be more than just survival.
Day Night 1 estaba bueno.
Every day the disease tries to crush us and make us forget who we are, but I keep fighting. My name is Aiden, and I am infected.
No sacaron la principal del Gears, qué pedo. No, enseñaron nada más la fecha, el nuevo modo. No por ahora la historia. Es que saben que es la carnita, eso lo van a dejar para más cercano al lanzamiento. Forza Horizon 4. Bueno, Forza nunca he sido muy fan ahora de los Forza. ¿El control de qué consola es? Es el del Xbox One. Bueno, el Xbox. No han dicho nada del nuevo. The fuck. Ay, cochitos de Lego. What the fuck? Lego Horizon. World Walker 4. No, mis caras de Lego, qué pedo. ¿Qué es Lego? Si mamada se ve verga. Ok, Forza Lego. Che, canción está random. Por favor, den la bienvenida a Ralph. Oh, es un coche de Lego, what the fuck.
Combine McLaren's passion for design with about 500,000 of Lego's legendary bricks. You get this incredible life-size Lego Speed Champions McLaren Senna.
No mames.
Combine
McLaren
the
hecho de Legos.
and freedom of Horizon with the playful fun of Lego. You get the Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion.
Es un nuevo
You will
DLC
drive
para
this
Horizon.
Senna and more
Para
Lego
Forza.
Speed Champions cars
Lego
in an
Speed
entirely
Champions.
new world, packed with inventive new challenges,
Creo que el
new
tipo está
areas to
cagado. O sea,
explore,
está chistoso.
and loads of bricks to smash. The Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion launches this week. I'll see you there.
Los Funko Pop de Gears. Oh, es un juego. Es un juego de celulares. Un DJ gato. Qué poco. Ok. Un DJ gato ahí, como es. Gears Pop. Ok. No es mi tipo de juegos, pero se vale, se vale. State of Decay. Uf, pensé que era Halo, güey. Casi me emociono.
My mission. Find the father I never knew.
My mission. Find a hero I've never met. He hasn't radioed in days.
He hasn't been seen since the outbreak.
The last time I heard his voice.
The last place he was seen was in Trumbull Valley.
Trumbull Valley.
I've only heard whispers.
I've only heard legend.
Of unseen horrors. Here, we are the many.
Here, we can become stronger.
For so long, I was just surviving.
Now people are counting on me.
This is where my story could end.
This is where my story could begin.
I thought we had
Halo es la joyita, por eso está hasta el final. Es principalmente la razón.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
La joyita del paseo, le sabe.
World premiere.
Mona chinas, perfecto. Me quedan 20 minutos, amigos, antes de que me tenga que ir, maldita sea. No te vas hasta que salga Halo, esa nueva misión. No se preocupen, les dejo aquí el stream prendido. Lo apago desde mi celular. Juego para otakus, dicen acá.
Those of you who have played Phantasy Star know that this game had influenced many of the most popular games today. So with great delight, we welcome Sega back to our stage and Phantasy Star back on Xbox.
Invitamos a nuestros amigos de Sega de regreso al escenario con este juegazo de Phantasy Star.
Xbox is to bring you the world's best games.
Le queremos traer los
Meeting with
mejores
developers,
juegos.
playing their games,
Jugar
and
estos juegos, encontrar a los desarrolladores.
These are the best parts of my job.
Esas son las mejores partes de mi
Back at
trabajo.
E3 2017,
De regreso en
when I
el
first
E3
met with the creators
2017,
of this next game, they
cuando
shared
primero
their
me
mission
junté con estos muchachos
to bring their
del juego
massively
que van a
popular
ver,
game with its passionate community of 650 million PC players to the entire world. I'm happy to announce our partnership
Estoy
with the
feliz de
legendary team at
enseñarles
Smilegate.
esta alianza
Their
con
approach to
Smilegate.
game design demonstrates sheer creative boldness. Next year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark
El
franchise.
siguiente año van a descubrir
On
esta
console,
nueva entrega.
for the very first
En
time,
consola por primera vez.
only on Xbox.
Solo en el Xbox.
This is Crossfire X.
Esto es Crossfire X.
World premiere.
No tengo ni idea de qué juego sea. Si va a salir Halo Infinite, dicen que va a haber algo, pero nadie sabe qué pex. Ya pasó Gears, ya pasó Gears. F si no lo vieron, Dejen sus Sparks, crack, ya casi llegamos a los 5 millones. No te vayas atrás, es bien chido. Sí, pues es que tengo que agarrar un avión. Si no fuera por eso, me quedaba. El avión de 6:30 sale el vuelo. Yo sigo aquí en mi casa en un streaming. Pero no importa, ahorita llegamos rápido. Ya estoy listo para pedir así un taxi para... Ya está mi maleta lista y todo. Crossfire, nunca he visto su juego en la vida, pero bueno, me parece que hay bastantes fans de él, así que yo respeto.
World Premiere.
Premier Mundial, venga, queremos Halo, cracks. Dejas el Digigato en el stream, seguramente sí, se quedará el Digigato. Venga, amigos, 200,000 para los 5 millones de Sparks. Venga, cracks, sigamos. ¿Este juego cuál es? Se ve como un Final Fantasy, ¿no? Pareciera. Ya pasó Gears, ya pasó cracks. Crossfire, a ver David, explícanos qué es, yo nunca lo había visto. Voy llegando del trabajo, ya sale algo de Halo, aún no. Gracias por esos Sparks, Edward, Ace, Corvo. No manches, adelántate al Halo, pues yo depende de mí, crack. Tales of Arise.
¡Ah, pito!
Halo. No, no es Halo, carajo. No, donde no salga es Borderlands 3. Bueno, Borderlands 3 es 10 de 10 también. Me llamo Lilith. Y te necesito a ti, guapo. Voy a apagar mi fondo.
Children of the Vault is a psycho cult. 10 billion followers demand we join or die. We've got another proposal for them.
Se bueno ese Borderlands 3, ¿eh? me gusta, me gusta.
Thank you.
Apúntele bien.
Papá, ese sí lo quiero jugar. Definitivamente.
Apúntele bien.
Aquí está tu magia, perro.
Borderlands de Handsome Edition están disponibles en el Xbox Game Pass. Y la aventura de Lilith, que prepara el escenario para Borderlands 3. Ah, mira, qué loco.
World premiere.
Salió Halo Infinito, aún no ha salido Halo Infinito. Ok, este puede ser el de From Software. Sí, es este, es el juego es el de Game of Thrones. Es el de Game of Thrones que les había platicado que se filtró. From Software y Game of Thrones. Bueno, el escritor de Game of Thrones.
You could even imagine it. That which commanded the stars, giving life its fullest brilliance. The Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring. Shattered by someone or something. Oof. Don't tell me you don't see it. Look up at the sky. It burns.
Se ve bueno este, ¿eh? Se ve macabro. Elden Ring. Uf, se ve bueno este, ¿eh? Se ve bueno. Nada, falta un chingo, amigos. Yo hasta aquí les voy a dejar. Los dejo viendo el stream. Se los apago desde mi celular. Bueno, yo mi compu.
Thousands of Xbox games are in development for you right now.
Ya me tengo que ir,
Just
cracks.
today, we showed you 60 games.
Les enseñamos 60 juegos.
We are now experiencing an unmatched expansion of creativity on Xbox.
Creatividad a,
Gaming
a la
for
máxima
you
potencia.
means connecting all of these creators
Gaming para ti,
to all
para
of you.
nosotros, significa
Last
conectar a,
fall,
a todos
we
ustedes.
announced our ambition to empower everyone, everywhere to play by bringing Xbox to the cloud.
Ahora vamos a traer
We will
Xbox
do
a la nube.
this in two ways.
Haremos esto en dos
Through
maneras.
Project X Cloud
Proyecto
and
xCloud
through console streaming.
y con streaming
2
de
months
consola.
ago, we connected all Xbox developers to Project X Cloud.
Hace el año pasado
Today,
conectamos a todos los
we
desarrolladores
invite
al
those of
proyecto
you here at
xCloud.
E3 for our first public hands-on of Project X Cloud.
Hoy por primera vez les vamos a enseñar para que ustedes lo prueben.
To experience the freedom to play right here at the show.
Para que experimenten
And you'll
la
have
libertad
two
de
ways to
jugarlo
stream.
desde aquí mismo.
There's a new platform feature.
Hay una nueva
Console
plataforma.
streaming. It turns your Xbox One into your own personal and free xCloud server.
Tu consola Xbox se convierte en tu servidor de
Whether you're
xCloud.
using a console in our data center or your console at home, this October you'll be able to use our hybrid gaming cloud to play your games wherever you go.
Vas a poder utilizar este servicio para jugar los juegos donde quiera que vayas.
Where you play is now entirely your choice.
Donde juegues depende completamente de ti.
So let's talk about our next console.
Así que hablemos de nuestra nueva consola. ¿Cómo quiere que vaya así? ¿Cómo?
The console is vital and central to our experience. We heard you. A console should be designed and built and optimized for one thing and one thing only, gaming.
Está optimizada para una cosa.
So the same team that created the world's most powerful console, Xbox One X,
el equipo que hizo la consola más poderosa, Xbox One X,
groundbreaking processor and the elite controller.
Super
loca
pro.
The same team that engineered the world-class compatibility of today's Xbox One console.
Que hizo el equipo de compatibilidad con los juegos anticipados del Xbox
Live. This same team set out on a new mission.
Se puso las manos en una nueva misión. Crear la consola del futuro para ustedes.
When we think about the future of gaming,
quiero verla.
It's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
Puta madre, ya me iba a ir y sale
That
esto.
starts with our next generation console.
We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
So how do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game?
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times.
I'm an RPG gamer, and so like loading screens.
Lo que queremos es reducir los tiempos de
sitting there
carga.
in the fake elevator because you know that the game's loading in the background. That's just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, is that you don't have those pauses.
This generation is
Esa
going
es
to be a bigger
nuestra idea
leap than any generation we've done
con esta
before.
plataforma y con esta consola. Que no
At the
hayan más
heart of our
tipos de
next
carga.
generation console is our custom designed processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our
Ese
partners
pinche
at
barbón
AMD.
tiene una nueva. No voy a meterme en las cosas técnicas, pero tiene un procesador locochón de AMD.
We're leveraging
Incluso más
high
poderoso que el
bandwidth
Xbox One X.
GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before.
Les va a asegurar
never seen before.
cuadros por
We're looking at
segundo
frame
y
rate
resoluciones
up
que
to
no
120
existen.
frames per second.
120
capability,
variable refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
What I'm personally most excited about
Lo que
is the SSD.
lo que estoy más emocionada es
We've
de que
created
exista esto.
a new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than 40 times performance increases over the current generation.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing
Parece que no va a
what the
ser
game
Halo,
developer
no,
wants
creo
you
que
to
no.
experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation
Están hablando de la
This is the most
capacidad de
immersive
procesamiento, qué tan rápido va a ser, qué es la
ever.
nueva generación, qué es la nueva experiencia de
What we really want to
consolas.
do is give developers the power to
Lo que
build the
queremos es
game
darle
they always
herramientas a los
envisioned.
desarrolladores
We
para
have
que puedan
hundreds of
hacer este
people
tipo de
across
cosas
both
más
our
fácil.
first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
Lo que queremos
It's an
es que
amazing
hagan
commitment to content
esas
at Xbox Game
experiencias de
Studios.
siguiente
There's
generación
13
desde ahora.
studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless
Halo.
worlds. With the next generation, we can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo
Con esta
before.
podemos traer la experiencia a
We're
una nueva,
delivering
a un
4
nuevo nivel.
generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just the snap of your fingers.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across platforms in a way that we never were able to before.
This isn't just a console launch. This is about the future of gaming.
Este es el futuro del gaming, no solo un lanzamiento de una
progression,
consola.
your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlett.
Xbox Scarlett. Oh, no, ese es Project Scarlett. Ah, ya, ya.
It
Finales.
eats monsters for breakfast.
Finales de 2020. Finales del siguiente año.
This is Project Scarlett, the
Yo me
most
voy, cracks, lo
powerful
siento.
and highest performing
Ya
console
voy a
we've
pedir mi
ever
Uber.
designed. built for creators to unleash their boldest creative visions and optimized for players to enjoy the ultimate gaming experience on a console.
Pero no enseñaron la consola, solo enseñaron el nombre.
Immersive experiences begin at the very heart of the console, at the silicon level itself. Together with our partners at AMD, we have co-engineered and custom designed a state-of-the-art processor for Project Scarlet.
Le hemos metido tanta galleta que los de AMD nos la van a cromar.
Power you could see defined previous generations. Power and performance
simplemente sobrepasarán las pasadas generaciones. Poder que vas a sentir y ver
when we talk about freedom to play, when we talk about Xbox in the cloud, when we talk about streaming your games, Project Scarlet and all of its power and all of its performance is the foundation of our future in console and the formation of our future in cloud. We launched Xbox 18 years ago.
Lanzamos Xbox hace 18 años. Hace 8 años.
The definitive reason to
18,
own
18,
an Xbox.
Sorry.
Well, because humanity was and is worth saving. Next holiday, we will launch Project Scarlet with Halo.
Halo. Con esto apago el stream, ya no voy a esperar a que se termine. Esto es lo que quería ver. Halo.
Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected.
Se lanza Project Scarlet con Halo. Eso fue lo que dijo el señor Philly. ¿Este es Halo o no es Halo? No sé, ya tengo mis dudas. Sí, tiene que ser. ¿Cuánto? Se ve culero ese CGI.
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And how big are you? I'm big. Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so big? So big. And can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? Miss you. And I love you.
Miss you.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
And I can't wait to see you. Can you say see you? See you. Okay, and bye-bye.
Es Cortana. Es Halo, miren esas puertas. 10 de 10, papo. Señal detectada. Señal detectada. Dicen unos que no es Halo, otros dicen que sí es Halo. Yo no sé.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216.
Pelican, es Halo,
This is UNS.
Es la UNS. No mamar, güey. La V, güey.
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Auto shutdown. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die.
Por favor, no te mueras.
Please. Don't die.
¡A huevo!
Yes! Yes! We're going home! Oh, welcome back, Chief.
Bienvenidos, Chief.
I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. Looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check your armor's diagnostics.
Hey, ¿ya vieron quién es? La mamo de mamos, ¿cuánto?
Whoa, easy there, big
crack,
guy.
tranquilo.
You're not.
Status report.
Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief. We lost. Lost everything.
Perdimos todo.
There's nothing left for us here.
No queda nada para nosotros. Chingó a su madre.
I don't even put her here, Ace.
Ahora sí viene lo chido.
Not then. Not again. We need to run.
No, we need to fight. Get ready.
I chose you because you were special.
No mames, F del chat, amigos, F del chat.
Be perfect together.
F del chat.
And I was right.
Qué mamón, güey. Cracks de cracks. Yo me voy. Cuídense, pásenla chido. Hasta aquí termina el stream. Pásenla bonito. Saludos a todos. Un beso. Váyanse a dormir. Ya vimos Halo, ya vimos todo. Me tengo que ir. Adiós. Les escribo desde España.